That's why he be on the bench.
Yeah, Reddish has some weird tendencies, man. Sometimes he tries he overreaches.
I think he's gonna be good though. But
yeah, I like his energy though.
Yeah, he got to learn some. He got to learn some better tendencies on court. But he's right. He's right.
Yeah, it's probably from lack of playing time. He's just not accustomed to the speed.
Oh, what's up, CA?
Yeah, CA, your mic is muted. What's good though?
My fault. What's good? Good, Joe.
Chilling, man. Just another lead right now in the first half. Hopefully, we're not watching another meltdown, man.
RJ looking smooth these days, bro.
Yeah, man. Look like he could be the guy.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Rocky, go have a seat. Why you in my face? Go have a seat. Place.
Yeah, RJ is definitely coming into his own right now, man.
Yeah.
You can see it, like the game is slowing down for him.
I can't believe they still saying the Knicks will make the playoffs on national TV.
Yo,
that's because Atlanta keeps losing.
Oh, are they? I haven't been. Shit, we haven't won.
Shit,
but they. I don't think they've won either. They just lost to Boston last night.
Yo, they better give us hopes because they're still giving the Lakers hopes. They're talking about the Lakers gonna make the play-in.
They have a possibility.
They're what, eight
they
right
just
now?
Lost again last night, I think, too.
Yeah, they did. I feel bad for them, man, but because they have superstars on their team, it's different than us.
Yeah, I kind of don't feel bad for them because they do have superstars on their
team. Exactly. And they keep getting top overall picks. Didn't they get the 4th overall pick just a couple of seasons ago? How is that even fucking possible?
They traded
RJ
away
calls now.
The only first round pick they have of their own is 2027.
Hey, have y'all noticed ever since RJ's Batman commercial, he's been getting a lot of calls?
Oh yeah,
he's national now.
He getting them star calls.
Yeah, he getting them calls now. That Batman commercial was fire, nigga.
It was dope though. I was hyped to see him. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I thought they were all...
I bought some fucking backwoods yesterday. And I never rolled with backwoods, man. That shit, it was difficult as fuck.
Oh yeah, you got to use a lot of it unless you like cut it or something.
It was difficult as hell for me to roll with that. But it's potent as shit. I don't know.
It's something. No, I know exactly.
I can't smoke this shit no more, bro.
It gets you like different. I think it's because it's a tobacco leaf. I think it's
strong, bro. I'm used to Dutch Masters and Entourage.
Nah, man, you gotta get yourself some papers, man. Some king size OCB Slims or some Raws, man.
I don't raw. I try with raw. One, it smokes too fast. You want raw tobacco leaf?
Nah, I'm talking about just the regular hemp paper.
Yeah, I rolled with those before, man. That shit, I don't know.
Yo, if you don't know how to roll with those, you can always get the pre-rolls where you just stuff it.
I had those too.
The cones, yeah.
With the cones, you just stuff it. You stuff the cones. Yeah, I don't like neither one of those. Now I'll tell you what I do like. I like stuffing a Dutch Master and lining it with Bob Marley's.
With the paper, the white paper.
That's too much paper for me, man.
Dude, I don't like that's when I have parties and stuff, man. It's not an everyday roll, but that's my favorite because it smokes slow, it's strong, and when you have a lot of people around and y'all just passing the Dutch, it holds firm. It don't be bending and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you having problems with it burning too quick, you can always use like fronto. Just put it in there with the bud, and it'll kind of like burn it a little bit slower. Yeah, when you roll it with like a raw paper or OCB Slims or anything like that, any type of hemp paper.
Yeah. With the papers, I sometimes I'll double up. That works as well.
Yo, but my only thing is like too much paper is annoying. I don't like too much paper.
I don't like too much because I want to taste the bud too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I like flavorful bud too.
What I've actually been on lately, I've been fucking with these zigzag hemp wraps.
Yeah, hemp wraps are okay.
I like them because they're not as thick as the traditional hemp wrap. They're actually really thin.
All right.
You just got to keep his hair like this.
Yo, it's crazy because everybody got their own preference, man. Whatever works for you.
I was on the Dutchess forever. I'm 35, so I started 2016. Dutch Masters was the thing. So I was on Dutchess forever, and then switched to papers for a little bit. Then I went to cones, and then with cones, I had to use so much in the cones, so it ended up.
Yo, but when you go back to Dutch, right, you could tell the difference. Like the smoke is so much heavier.
Yeah.
You could taste it's like mad paper.
And it's like real. It's way heavier on the chest.
Yeah, a lot heavier.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't experience. I guess I'm used to fucking Dutch
there. Yeah, that's the thing. You get used to smoking the Dutch, and you can't even tell the difference.
I was on Dutch.
I can tell the difference with this damn backwood. It's like I feel the weed, but I feel something in that damn paper too.
Yeah, now backwood is different. I get like a lightheaded, like.
That's how I feel right now, bro. I'm done with that shit. I'm done.
Yeah, it's different. It's not like smoking out of a Dutch. With Dutch, you kind of get what you're looking for.
Correct. That was enough. That was experience. I was like, you know what? I ain't never rolled in fucking backwood. Let me try it.
You gotta put a lot in there too.
Yeah, I mean it rolled pretty well, but I'm saying the shit is so small, it's just difficult. And I didn't see the lining to split it, so I was like, if I take this shit apart, it might rip. So I kept it in that small little thing, and I rolled. But it rolled pretty well. It was just strong as shit.
Yeah, so I kind of went to the hemp wraps, trying to be more organic.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Hemp. They sell hemp on Amazon too.
Yeah, that's where I order them from too. Get a 20.
But you have to make your own size, right? I guess you get used to it. You get used to what you're rolling.
Yeah. I mean, I use a filter. I use a filter when I roll too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same thing here. I just use the filter joint to help you roll it quick. And the paper is pretty light. You even got to lick it at the end. This shit just sort of sticks.
Yeah.
You good.
That's nice.
And I ain't got to worry about wasting no smoke.
Hell yeah, dealing with no spit. That's my only issue with Fronto, man. Everybody, a lot of people, they love the Fronto, but it's too much licking for me, man. And then with the COVID shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta know you. I gotta know the niggas in my group, bro.
Yeah.
I don't go around just smoking everybody. Like usually, if I go to a house party or something, I take my own shit. Everybody pull out their shit, and I usually be like, we good.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Motherfuckers ain't trying to get hepatitis C or some shit.
The COVID or anything else, nigga. You don't know how that shit transfer. But most of my friends, we all solo smoke when we meet up anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we always have a couple of pre-rolls for the stragglers.
Nah, yeah, I feel you.
Because this is about kickbacks these days. Ain't nobody trying to hit up clubs and shit.
Yeah. You can't fuck with clubs like that.
Yo, the club scene in New York is right now with the COVID shit absolutely trash. It was actually beginning to be trash before that, but now like the best spots are like in the boroughs. It's nowhere. I mean, Lower East Side got a few spots left, but Manhattan overall is a dub.
I keep hearing about the Soho House. Y'all ever been there?
Nah,
I never been to Soho House.
I like going down there after work. When I leave work, I'm done. I work on 48. So. When I leave that area, I'm uptown and I'm sitting down.
Yeah, I feel you. Wait for that 7 p.m., 7:15 tip off. I got you.
Bro, you have to sit up there and dodge. You have to dodge people go to lunch. You have to dodge people to get into your building. You have to dodge people to go home. I hate working down there, bro.
Yeah, it's the worst. Yeah, I used to work around Battery Park, man. I was like, it was the same shit, dodging. nonstop. Everywhere is crowded as hell. It's like,
yeah,
fuck.
I used to work in next to that Citibank building, right down there, across from Battery.
That area around lunchtime, you got to go at lunchtime, odd hours, because it just be too crowded, man. It'd be like a fucking 45-minute wait for some basic shit that you about to overpay for. Yo, the Knicks are still hammering down on the 76ers right now. I'm shocked. It's like, yo, what happens in the second half? I don't know if it's a mental thing. Like, what's going on?
I think teams put the clamps on it. They get more aggressive, especially in the fourth quarter. And most teams have talented shooters where we don't.
And I think it's coupled with that and Thibs not staggering the minutes.
Correct.
Where these guys actually get the rest that they should have going into the fourth, so they can, like, at those crunch time moments, you know, they ain't got no legs left, so they can't hit a jumper or something to win the game.
Exactly. The shit get too tight. Guys already played a lot of minutes. It's weird. Like you said, we don't have no jump shooters, no guys that can create off rip. Yo, I see they're talking about Mitchell Robinson's contract a lot more. On ESPN, they was talking about his extension. Woj was going over it. Woj was talking about how the Knicks are been in talks with Mitchell for the whole season and that they have yet to reach it for an agreement.
So Mitch must be looking for something there. Mitch is looking for a number. Mitch got a number in his hand.
I think they were looking to pay him somewhere around 11 to 12. And I think he's looking for like one of those Robert Williams deals. I'm not totally sure what he got, but I think he got somewhere in the teens, like 14, 15.
He like 3 years, 40?
Yeah. It was like 3 or
so
yeah,
that's
it was
about
like
12. Yeah, that's about 14, 15, 16 a year.
Yeah, so he's looking for that number, and I think the Knicks are trying to give him like 11, 12.
He's not Robert.
Yeah, but I don't blame him because the Knicks been giving him the minimum for like the last 2-3 years.
Well, he's been on his rookie deal.
Yeah, but the Knicks had the option of giving him more money this season. They opted out to give him like the barely $1 million a year.
Oh yeah, no, they took the team option on his rookie deal because it was like $1.8 million. I would have did it too, and then
because there were issues.
Yeah, I would have exited. Like they did typical executive basketball move. I would have done it. You know, get one last year of him and save the salary cap to kind of to bring in a good player, and then you could always go over the salary cap to re-sign him. So it was always a win-win. That's just if they were willing to give him a contract that he wants. But if they can't reach an agreement, I can see him in a sign and trade.
He's going to Dallas.
You think so? You think signing?
Cuban been eyeing him.
All right, so if we sign and trade him to Dallas, who do we take back?
Probably gonna take back Brunson. They're probably gonna try to get rid of one of their contracts. They got Spencer Dinwiddie. They got a bunch of guys in heavy contracts. That KP trade was bad for them, like as far as contract wise. They took on a lot of money.
They took those contracts. I think Dinwiddie is only a 1 year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Dinwiddie's gone.
I think they took those contracts. I think they took those guys specifically so when their numbers come off the books, they can use that money to offer Jalen Brunson big money.
Correct. Which, if he keep balling the way he's been, they will.
Yeah, they can get him the $15 or $17 million deal, or if they need, I wouldn't pay him 20, but they can get him. I think they can get him for like $15 million a year.
Man, they could possibly. He's probably gonna get that 20. Man, there's not that many free agents. That's the thing. A lot of these guys can take advantage of the landscape being scarce.
If I'm Mark Cuban, I'm not letting them go, bro.
Yeah, I don't think Mark Cuban's letting them go. I mean, I'm pretty sure he will get deals in that 20. I'm not.
Nah, hold up. We think Mark Cuban is going to pay luxury tax on this team?
Well, I think Dinwiddie and Bertans are gone after this
year. Yeah, they're gone. They're expiring contracts. And
are we sure about that? That Dinwiddie contract sounds brand new. Dinwiddie got injured last season for the Nets, and then he just re-signed with the Wizards.
I know.
All he needed some good shooting wings, so he can pay them lower.
I'm gonna look up Dinwiddie.
That Bertans and Dinwiddie contracts, those are brand new deals. They got to be only a year in. This got to be a second year on those deals. Because Bertans earned his money before the bubble. After the bubble that season.
Bertans may be an expiring contract. What team are we talking about here?
The Wizards, the trash ass Wizards. No, my bad. It's the Mavericks now. All these guys are on the Mavericks.
I'm looking at the.
Yo, they sent KP to die in Washington. Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, they got rid of him. But they were talking about moving him for a while now. After he signed the contract and he just couldn't play a full season or half a season, it ended up not. He got the max because he got the max.
Yeah, KP better keep his brother quiet, man, or the next stop for him is going to be the Ukraine, bro.
Yeah. I don't see teams spending big money on him. Okay, so Bertans, let's see. I want to see expiring contracts.
Yeah, man, Dinwiddie's locked in, boy.
22, 23. Okay.
Yo, Dinwiddie and Bertans is both locked in.
Yeah, 16 and 18 mil for that.
Yo, that's how desperate Dallas was to get rid of KP. They took on Bertans and Dinwiddie's money. They're like, fuck it.
Yeah, get him out of here. How is he doing down in Washington? I haven't even checked.
Man, that guy's lost, man. Ain't nobody paying attention to him no more.
Oh, yeah, Dinwiddie signed through the 23-24 season.
Yeah. Mark Cuban was that desperate.
Oh, shit. Dinwiddie's getting paid.
Yeah, man. Yo, at the end of the day, it's funny how ESPN now doesn't go over that KP Knicks trade and talk about how the Knicks end up winning that trade. Because Dallas was so desperate to get out of that deal, they took on mad money for players that are so-so.
Don't know what the hell they be saying half the time.
Yeah, man. They
keep telling us about Donovan Mitchell. They keep telling us about shit that they don't know about.
Hell yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. All types of shit, man.
A person fixed his mouth to say that we should have took the guy in Cleveland over RJ.
Yeah, Garland.
Yeah, man. Pastor Perkins don't know what the fuck he talking about, man. Yeah. He waiting for that Sunday dinner, man.
Yep. Yeah. It's Sunday dinner every day.
Hell yeah, man. My man eating oxtail, all types of shit, 24/7.
Bertans is signed through 24-25.
Oh shit.
And that's a player, and he's got a player option.
Damn, he got a player option too? Ooh, he opting in.
Yeah.
He opting in, boy.
For the 24-25 season, that's a player option year. So he can opt in for that last
But I think Bertans, he works more with Luka than Dinwiddie.
Yeah, but is Mark Cuban going to pay the luxury tax on this squad? That's the real question.
Depends on how they produce. Let's see what they do in the playoffs.
I don't think so. That's why I'm saying that guy that they got, man, he's going to be a free agent, man.
I think so, because Trey Burks is also signed for like another 2 years.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, his contract is new.
Yeah, man.
He signed for 24-25.
Somebody gone.
Mark Cuban, man, he stressed. Yo, KP stressed him out.
That's probably, you know what? That's probably why they went for Dinwiddie, is because they probably know that they're going to lose. Brunson. They're probably going to lose Brunson in free agency.
Nah, I didn't even think it's all that. I just think KP just was dead money. They might as well get overpaid guys that are not injury prone. So that's what they did.
Oh, Markel Fultz back?
Yeah, he back and he balling too.
I see.
Like he should be a point guard for the Knicks and shit. I think he had like 9 assists or something like that. He was balling out.
Philly killed his confidence, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. They killed his confidence.
Yo, it was good.
Yo, boys, what up, fellas?
What's up?
Good.
Shit is looking healthy. What do you think about RJ in this first quarter, man?
RJ bowling, but I still see him doing the same. I like when you bowling, if you passing the ball, it's going to make you more dangerous. Don't just chuck. IQ, the same shit. Missing OB too many times wide open. You know, but we winning. But I still see the same bullshit.
Ah, man, don't be too negative, man. Don't put them vibes on here, man. Come on. Gotta stay positive,
negative. Man. No, I take the win. I love to see it. Like, RJ, you know, he's aggressive. Like, I love it. It's good. But I still, like, it's, you know, we could be better. Like, the little bullshit that I'm saying, that's why we got so many losses. You know what I'm saying? It's still, like, selfish play. Be winning, but, you know what I'm saying? We got to hold on.
Yo, what's the status on Rose? Anybody know?
I heard it was like maybe 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So I don't know. It's some skin infection or something.
Damn, we need to plug him in to really see what this squad could be like, especially Reddish. Imagine Reddish and Quickly and fucking Rose off the bench. I wonder how that shit look like.
Yeah, that'll look nice.
Like the Knicks could be playing with much more pace and speed.
I mean, we still, like I say, we lacking. It don't even have to be a point guard. It's just somebody with a high IQ. Like that offense sucks. Every time we get the pick, somebody pulling it out, going with isolation. Clumsy ass Burks, the same stuff. He's trash.
Yeah, Burks has been unwatchable this season.
Every time he gets the ball, like he Michael Jordan, he get it, tripping and trying to shoot. Sit his ass down, man.
Yo, somebody got their TV mad loud. They could turn down a little bit.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Got it on grandma status. Yo, these NBA players be dressing crazy. I don't know if they just want to be seen. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it should be looking wild.
Yo, Russell Westbrook still be dressing up even though he losing all the time? Or what?
That's the only place he can catch a W at.
He took them brand deals. He gotta walk in every day.
Damn, my man got to be seen just to be. I don't know. That shit hit different when you losing like that.
The Hornets said no more losing. They turned the Cavaliers ass up.
Hell yeah.
Yo, anybody be seeing Miles Bridges rapping? That shit is crazy.
Yeah,
my man be going in.
I be seeing him. Yeah, he do.
Can rap.
I saw a couple of his videos.
Yeah, he be going in.
I ain't know that.
The only person I buy is Dame Lillard.
Yeah, if I say Dame, Dame is dope.
I like Dame good. Iman is good too. Iman Shumpert.
Oh yeah, Iman Shumpert can rap. I heard him freestyle a couple times.
Yeah, he could rap.
Yo, but Miles Bridges got ass cheeks clapping. Yo, Miles ain't playing.
Yeah, he surprised you.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, Miles is talking that talk. I'm like, yo, MJ seeing this shit?
MJ probably shot the video. You saw MJ hand on Mary's ass.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, he had full hand.
I said they look a little bit too familiar.
Hell yeah, my man put all 6 rings on that ass.
MJ.
Yeah. I don't blame him though. I wasn't mad at him though. I would have.
Yeah, Mary still look good at 50, boy.
Yeah, Mary got all the NBA fucking Jordan's rings
Mary
imprints on her ass, man.
Yeah, that shit went viral though. That nigga Mike is an ultimate perv.
Yeah, his wife white though. She put that Tiger Woods on his ass.
Yeah,
you gotta chill.
Man, probably with the stare down Jordan giving her, she probably ain't gonna say shit.
And them white women take your money. She's looking for her to have his billion. Look at Dr. Dre's wife.
Yo, I don't know what was up with that, man. She went stone cold on him, man.
She paid, but she put in 21 years, though.
How do we know he didn't put in 21 years, man? Dealing with that fucking headache, man.
I'm just saying, he the one made the money. Ain't never heard of her.
Man, but that nigga still probably was dealing with her ass, man. I was like, fuck. Shorty about to hit me over the head with this one.
Man, what? That's why I'm telling Kanye to stop, bro. Because even though Kim got her money, she'll do something just to prove a point.
Yeah, I think that Kardashians got more money than Kanye.
Who, Kim?
I ain't talking about just Kim. I'm talking about just Kardashian, like as an entity.
Yeah, they money alone.
Probably,
as a group, they definitely.
Yeah. And it ain't gonna be just Kim on the attack. It's gonna be a family affair.
Yeah, and TMZ. Put TMZ on top of that too.
Yeah.
But he got 4 kids with this woman, man.
Kanye ain't playing though. His shit long though. He doing shit with everything and everybody. Well,
yeah, he's sloppy, bro. He's messed up about it though, cause he done gave what's that nigga name? Skeet.
Yeah.
He done gave that nigga a nickname. You know he hurt, bro.
Yeah, but with him, he just gotta be careful with that TMZ, man. The Kardashians got them niggas on payroll, bro.
Yeah,
they'll spin your name and dirty your name, son.
Yeah, I know they'll pull out all the stops, not to let him see his kids or anything. I'm like, are they playing with this man, or is he playing? Like, what the hell is going on?
He better call Minister Farrakhan or some shit, man. Tell you, man, he got them real TMZ motherfuckers, man. That shit some right. Scary shit.
Yep, that's right, bro.
TMZ get everybody caught up.
Facts.
Do people even call the nation anymore and be like, hey, I need protection?
Yeah, they do. Kanye was with the nation when he was doing that presidential run. He had the nation with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's like that's how they get a lot of their money. They do security for like,
yeah, that's tight.
A lot of high level people, but they don't play. I would hire them too because they don't play.
Yeah, they don't. Oh, wait a minute. So was that the nation that went up to Michigan, the black man with all them guns?
I'm not sure.
You remember that visual though?
What was it? During one of them trials?
Yeah, it was not during one of the trials. It was like doing all that social unrest, and when the white people was at the Capitol with them guns, and then a group of black guys were like, fuck that, we got guns too. And they went out and walked. Yeah. It was crazy.
I mean, most of these states are open carry states anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I know Connecticut is.
Yo, let me ask y'all a question. Why y'all think James Harden bailed on Brooklyn so bad?
Kyrie.
They left him hanging in the dry.
Yeah, I think it was Kyrie. I think he didn't like Kyrie, man.
It was just a lot though. Like the Kyrie not being there, the team was bad. Honestly, without them three,
I think the
team was terrible, and Durant wasn't there either. Like that's a lot of losing by herself.
But I don't want to see Philly win this year, bro. I can't see that right now.
I don't think they are gonna win because James Harden in the playoffs is trash.
They're not gonna win. I still feel Milwaukee is coming out the East.
Yeah, I think
me too.
Coming out the East too. But I think the Harden thing was he was brought in to be like a third wheel where he didn't have to come in and drop 30 every night. He can just kind of just draw and dish out to Kyrie and KD, and they take all the shots. Like he didn't want to score 50 a game, and then the whole thing with Kyrie happened. He can't play, so now he has to go out there, and all the injuries and COVID and shit, he got to go out there and try to score 30 every night again, like he was in Houston. That's the reason why he left Houston, because he didn't want to score 50 points a night.
He just wanted to chill and then go to one of the strip clubs in the Bronx. He wanted to go to Susie's afterwards or some shit, or Wiggles.
Yeah. And so once that,
man, he got there, figured out NYPD's right there waiting for him, man. Them and the hip hop police.
One of those 42nd Street clubs, it's a problem.
James Harden figured that shit out. I was like, yo, I'm out of New York, son. They got the hip hop police out here.
If I ever hear a nigga say I'm going to the hustle club, yo, we done.
I'm going to Philly where the strippers got even deeper voices.
That and he also didn't want to live in New York.
The taxes here are crazy, bro.
He said he didn't like living.
Shit, I don't want to live in New York.
Oh yeah, they had that nigga living in Park Slope probably. He was like, "Fuck this."
Like the city getting more money than I am.
Yeah, but he should have known that already, man. Why would he leave Houston for Brooklyn? He should have just been like, "I want to go to Philly."
Houston, though.
I think he was trying to go to Philly.
He couldn't get
first
the
time,
yeah,
but he couldn't get. But the Philly couldn't offer what the Nets were giving up.
I just don't like the behavior around it. I mean, do what you gonna do, but be a professional. I'm gonna play my ass off and get me the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all the gaining weight and not showing up to meetings and missing practice and all this shit.
The gaining weight, I don't know who could lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, I think it was fake too, man. I think the weight shit was fake.
Listen,
he just getting fat.
No, he wore a suit. He was wearing a fat suit.
You say he wore a fat suit?
Yeah, he wore like some belly thing underneath to make himself look fat.
Yeah, it was the Nutty Professor suit he had on and shit.
What? He's a drama queen, bro.
He pulled up to the game looking like Sherman.
I wouldn't say he's a drama queen. Nobody's more of a drama king than LeBron James, man.
Yeah. LeBron is the biggest one, but James Harden is one too, man. I remember even Melo said it.
Drama for Harden, I don't really feel like. Look, I'm putting my body on the line, man. Straight up, I'm not gonna go out here and hurt myself for this garbage. Period. That's how it is.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I respect that.
I see what you're saying.
Team was garbage.
Oh shit, they got JJ Redick in the
It wasn't even the fact that team was garbage. It's the fact that franchise was soft. They let niggas do whatever they want too much, man. The Nets are a little bit too soft.
The Nets are too.
There was the franchise. It was just a lot going on. And then look, again, like I say, KD was out for 6 weeks. Kyrie played half the games. Basically, you playing with the bums most of the time.
Yeah, it wasn't what he signed up for.
It wasn't what he signed up for. Now, and if it was them three all the time, he wouldn't be in Philly. Hell
yeah, definitely.
If we got this all year from them, if they could have figured it out.
Let's see what's going on with this. Shit. RJ on his bullshit, though. He want numbers, man. He want to be the man.
Yo, he got to get paid, man. He playing for that contract. He only got to start of next season.
Though. I mean, the season look like it's a wash. Get your numbers.
I ain't going front. I want to see my man get busy. Like, the team could get busy. Then fuck it, then everybody chuck him.
The team looks better when he's doing what he does.
It does. Not to me. Don't pass the ball. I tell you, we watch it with reverse ball. Randall is the best player on the team. He should be shooting the ball, not looking to pass the Fournier
on Thibodeau.
He shouldn't be looking to pass the Fournier and standing on the
They called the foul?
Line, watching Barrett dribble the ball, and Barrett can't get past. He can't get past.
Randall barely touched him.
Yeah, this is some bullshit, bro.
Yeah, they about to let them whoop our ass right now.
So what, you think RJ need to pass the ball more?
Yeah. You see how Randall, like the assist Randall average? RJ should be able to do that. That'll make him nice.
Yeah, he does
without
all that need to be better at
that I'm talking about.
I'll give you that.
If he do this and look for Mitch like James Harden, see what he did? Bum ass, look to shoot all the time. He make me go crazy on him right now. Oh my God, I'm a baller, bro. Like, that's not basketball, son. Like, all of us succeeding is gonna win. You throw Mitch the lob and make him want to play better defense. Go harder.
Yep.
You chucking all day. Every time I scream for you, you don't throw it up. I know if we Knicks fans, I know we seen Mitch in the beginning of the season saying how they don't pass the ball, and look on his Twitter saying how he got to get it out the mud and just rebound and get his points. That's not good, dog. That's not good. You playing against James Harden, you gotta use your IQ. He's doing the same thing. You left-handed. Use the pick, get him on your back. You either got the lay or throw the lob. Joel Embiid is not even playing a lob because you not making it a threat. You fucking garbage, dog. And that's the guy that I be hearing my Knicks fans talking about. He should have the ball. He's better than Randall.
I think a lot of them say that because of the amount of turnovers that Randall has.
Like I said, look, I'm a baller. What Randall is doing, he's fucking up. He shouldn't be passing the ball like that. He shouldn't be passing the ball like that. You the best player on the team. In order to make the other guys better, you gotta want to look at the hoop. You gotta make them defend you at the rim. You want to score first, not try to get all these niggas involved. No. Now you doing that so much. Barrett really thinking he is better. So every time he get the ball, he chucking, he putting it up. Every time. He not making no plays. When Randall is at least, he's making plays. Sometimes it's dumb, but he's still making plays though, which I don't agree he should be doing all the time. He's a fucking power forward.
Yeah, the playmaking shouldn't be up to the Julius.
He should be able to play make.
Yeah, but they got to fix Leon Rose. Got to fix that point guard issue though.
Look, bro. When I say basketball, and this is like it's basketball. It's simple. It's not hard. I don't give a fuck if you're a big man or a little man. You could dribble the ball. You could shoot the ball. You could pass the ball. It's not hard. A man is open, pass him the ball. He got a better shot than you. Pass him the ball. That's winning basketball. Now, when you do that, they're going to guard that. Oh, shit, now he might pass. You see how they guard Harden? Because they know he might throw that shit to him. So now I got to back up a little bit. It's basketball, son. These niggas don't. I coached them to a chick, bro. Straight up. I'll be on their ass, straight up. All that bullshit. I got like, watching this, man. Like, come on. IQ, the shit IQ did in the first half pissed me off. Obi was wide open in there.
A few times.
Just wave them off. Wave, and back up and shoot a three. You fucking garbage. That's what make me call you garbage. You fucking garbage. Niggas don't know how to play ball.
Yo, you think Obi got the power to be calling niggas out when they do that?
He don't got the power, but I see him. He's too nice of a guy.
Yeah, Obi.
He's too nice. He's too nice. He's too respectful. Nice guys finish last. You can't be like that, dog. You gotta be a dog. You see when he go to the bench, his body language is very poor. He's shaking his head. He down. He be saying it on the bench. Niggas ain't passing the ball, son. Cam did it too. Fast break, easy. IQ let him. He had wing. He had the other wing. He catch an offensive foul instead of throwing a lob. It's fucking selfish basketball.
Yeah, no floor awareness, man.
Yeah, so it's selfish ball. Now we got Burks bringing the ball up. Look, he looked clumsy, just dribbling. Look like he's on full garbage.
I hate seeing Burks at point guard. He's terrible at the position.
Now, I'm not sure if y'all peeped, man. The Knicks started this third quarter on that same bullshit. We ain't scored yet.
We didn't score yet. Yeah, we didn't score yet.
Yo, what is Thibs telling them in the locker room, man? That they come off so sluggish, man, in the third quarter.
Ain't telling them shit. They don't do film. They don't do nothing, man.
They don't have an offensive.
They don't do nothing. This offense is trash. Look at this shit. Give me that garbage. Always looking for a three.
14-2 run.
See, like when this happens, right?
Look at that
right now, they got to take Burks out, man.
Yeah, and Fournier, they not scoring. They don't got no points. No points. But he gonna leave them niggas in until 5 minutes of the quarter. No adjustments as coach. Garbage. No adjustments.
Like these guys aren't hitting.
He gonna let us get blown out. That's what he gonna do. He gonna let us get blown the fuck out. Gonna call a timeout and leave the same 5 in there.
I'm arguing. Doc Rivers be tripping me out.
Yo, Doc Rivers, man.
Yo, did you ever see Jamie Foxx do an impression of Doc Rivers on Jimmy?
Oh, he passed it, y'all. That
shit was so fucking funny.
Y'all saw that?
Mm-hmm.
He passed it. Easy basketball, bro.
In the beginning of the season, him and Mitch was doing that.
I nigga Mitch,
and I was like, if this what we're gonna see, I'm gonna be excited.
His name is Mitchell Robinson. throw that shit up. He gonna get it. Just now, look at my boy. Let's go.
What's the latest on Quentin?
He done for the year, probably.
What? Nah, don't say that.
Cool.
I mean, it's only 20
Grimes.
games.
Yeah, he done for a good while, man.
Who we talking about?
Damn near dislocated that.
Quentin.
Oh, Quentin's down for the season. He's down for the season. He's done for the season.
Grimy. Damn, we leaving Thibodeau open, man.
I don't see Quentin coming back. If it is, it'll probably be like the last.
He ain't got to come back. He solidify himself. Man.
Yeah, he good.
Man, wait, what are we talking about? We talking about Thibs here, man. How he solidified himself with Thibs?
Yo, how does there? I mean, in the corner
Thibs,
like that?
Even without Thibs, if Thibs is gone, he solidified. Like he got respect around the league.
Thank you.
Word, when we get national televised games, they talk about him. Word. He getting it. He good. Word. You gotta get rid of Fournier, Burks. More than anybody, them two guys can't be on the team. Look, another stupid ass move. He's lucky he made it. My son Mitch had a wide open lob again. He made it on shit.
Yeah, Burks is getting a lot of minutes here.
Listen, he's gonna get that. Yo, somebody put that meme up, and I loved it. It was like, this is what Thibs sees when he see Burks. They had Mike on Burks. That's it. I love that. That's really what Thibs sees. He sees Mike, and why give him the ball?
Like if Burks ain't drawing fouls and hitting foul shots, like he don't give you nothing.
Clumsy, that's all he do. Like
he does.
That was all ball. All
his foul calls is him like tripping over his own feet, but it look like he get pushed.
Tripping, clumsy, just pushing anything. He do what Harden do, but he don't really got the name, and his shit is more clumsy. Because Harden putting his elbow over your neck, your chest, pushing you, and they call him foul.
Because Harden can't play defense. Like Harden's a capable defender, he just doesn't.
Nah, he play lazy defense though, but that should be sneaky though. That lazy defense be sneaky.
Oh yeah, because he'll catch you. Like if you slipping, like he'll get that steal. If you throw that slack ass pass, thinking that he ain't paying attention. Like he get the easy ones, like, but
so they hack
RJ
across the head, and then they
no call.
Some bullshit.
Oh my god! So that was the foul on Burks. So you just mugged RJ at the line.
Yeah,
it looked like when RJ goes down to in the lane, it looked like they playing like 90s basketball against him.
Yeah, but as soon as Embiid goes in the paint, a little touch from Randall, that's a foul.
Look at that ball movement.
I hate this shit right here, man.
It's always fucking Fournier.
Always pass it to this guy. Imagine if that was somebody nice, y'all. Just imagine. Look, they're about to call a foul on Mitch. All right. Move your hands here. Good defense.
I like that he's at least making Embiid work.
Oh, nah, Mitch can hold them. If they not going to bullshit fouls, Mitch can hold play defense.
I'm wondering is his wind up, because Embiid big body ass could tire you out.
That's a good point.
I ain't hear you say that again.
No, I said, you know how Embiid lay on you. I said he can tire you out because you're trying to keep him off.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I be saying when I watch ball. I'm like, he be teaching because sometimes when Mitch played defense, he don't even look like he in the right position. He be like leaning his body on him. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting in guarding position, you guard a bigger person with your legs with the base of your body. He's using his upper body leaning, and he's out of position like that. That's when he's getting them fouls. But today he's playing defense. So.
Yeah, he's down there. He's muscling it out down there.
Nah, he's working.
Man.
He's working.
Free throws, man.
Just got to keep your hands out the way because Embiid, they got to take that out the game, though. That whatever that shit is, that swing through shit.
Yeah, they got to take that foul out of the game.
Yeah, that's an offensive foul. You swinging and hitting me. You swinging and hitting me. Damn, they hitting all these threes, man.
Yeah, that swing through. They got to take that out like they've been taking out whatever other rule they did with the foul shoot.
You do it. See, that's what I don't like. When I jumping in and hit passing bullshit.
Yeah.
Good move.
Yeah, Thibs should have made a switch already.
Look, no pass. I can't fuck with these people, man. Like, I need point guards, man. I need IQs out there. I need high IQ players, man, that don't need the coach to tell them what the fuck to do, man.
That's the CRJ running that seam like that.
Fucking bum, son. Didn't I tell y'all, Burks? Didn't I tell y'all no subs until 5 minutes? Right? I said that, right? No subs. Dumbass coach.
Yeah, they play too much in the third quarter. Starters shouldn't play that long in the third quarter.
You're not like I said, you don't have is on our team nice where you should guarantee 35 minutes a game. Nobody does that. Period. If you're not playing well, you're not on the court.
Especially the way that Thibs talks about, they gotta earn your minutes.
Yeah,
and if you're playing good, you'll like, and if you're playing good, they'll be out there. And it's like, when they get in and they killing it, and then Obi gets in for 6 minutes and kills it for 6 minutes, and then he's on the bench for the rest of the game.
He's hurting the young guys. They gotta get it. Look, this bum ass motherfucker, man. Look, bum ass. Like, look, man, get him out the game, man.
Burks has been taking a lot of shots, man.
Thibs ain't saying nothing. He's just gonna let him shoot the ball, let him do all of that shit, man.
Yo, Embiid is mad agile for a big man, bro.
Yeah, man, yeah.
I don't know where the hell he gets his athleticism from. He just don't look like he could do it.
Embiid is one back twitch away from being out for the season.
Yeah.
He's fragile as hell, though. He's worse than Mitch sometimes.
Nah, Mitch. Whew.
Mitch is almost on Anthony Davis level. Like,
yeah, I hold my breath every time.
Nah, he's chilling though. Mitch one thing about Mitch though, he play through shit.
Yeah, he'll play.
It really gotta be severe for Mitch not to play. I ain't gonna front. He getting the fuck up. Word.
Nah, Nerlens Noel be on some Anthony Davis shit.
The Anthony Davis nigga Noel.
Yeah, definitely Mr. Glass.
Yo, he's played 25 games this year so far.
Y'all ever seen that meme? Anthony Davis,
nice.
It's Mr. Glass. And, yo, that shit is hilarious, man.
Yeah, I seen that meme.
He's calling to come out.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. And then he's not even taking Burks out. He's taking fucking Barrett out. His coach is terrible, man. Yeah, keep your hands away from him.
Yo, it's crazy. Cam Reddish's minutes has not even gone up, even without Quentin Grimes being there.
Nah,
He just plays Burks longer.
He plays Burks longer. Look at this shit, son. Like, niggas can't get no burns. Oh, good move, boy. Ha, give me that. Give me that shit, nigga. It didn't even foul him.
I can't lie, that was a good move by Maxey right there.
Yeah, that was a good move by Maxey.
He caught quickly, slipping.
Wasn't even no foul, though.
Nah, he fouled him.
Questionable, but
then we picked quickly instead of Maxey.
Shit, we picked Kevin Knox over Michael Porter Jr.
Oh yeah, I know that. That was some bullshit.
Nah, that's not bullshit. A lot of teams skipped over Porter Jr.
I don't know why they did that. Any team that did that was stupid.
Nah, man. Porter Jr. had that history, son.
He had questionable back.
And he's a vegan, man. A vegan with injury history? Nah, man. Chill.
Listen.
Say he vegan.
His best year?
Nah, nothing wrong with it, but him? Nah.
That one good year, Knox's whole career can't even add up to that.
Yeah, I help when MPJ is on the court. He could have
sat on my bench for that year to give me the
good years. Exactly.
Yeah. Knox sat on the bench anyway for 2 straight years.
And then when he did get in, he only gave you like a 3 or 2.
Thibs was shitting on him too, man.
Yo, but that good year Michael Porter Jr. had, he averaged 18 points a game.
He's coming back though. He's about to play in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but they gave him a max deal, averaging 18 points a game for 1 season. I don't get that.
I wouldn't have gave him the max because of his injuries, but the way shit is in the NBA, you had to give him max, or he was going to get that shit elsewhere.
Yeah, because somebody was going to give him the max the way he balled out that season.
He's a baller, man. He ain't nothing but 22 years old. Oh, shit.
With a very deep injury history? I don't know.
Yeah, with the back, that's the thing, but somebody else was going to get it, so it was like, fuck it.
My man got Tracy McGrady problems.
Just chucking, Lord. Like, you know what I'm saying? No moves. Couldn't beat nobody. I be telling niggas, people that's not nice. That's people that's not nice. He's a guard. IQ is a guard. He could not break Duke down. Why you keep pulling the ball out like you nice? Fucking piece of shit.
Yo, you be taking that shit mad personal.
Nah, because I'm a baller. Like I'm nigga, look, you gotta know your role. You don't play outside yourself. That's not you. You can't break nobody down. You catch, shoot. Just like Fournier. You 3 dribbles, pass the ball. Let's keep the ball moving. Basketball. You a nice nigga, break somebody down and do something, create. You can't. Couldn't even take, who the hell was that guarding him? The guy from Utah that used to play in Utah.
Court Maz.
Nah, not Court Maz, the other one that used to play in Utah. Damn, what's his name? He out Court Maz is number 20, right? Duke is number 30. Yeah, Duke number 30. Means or some shit like that. Come out, man. Get off my couch and shake the shit out that nigga.
Yeah, quickly it definitely is expendable. I feel like
somebody was talking about my man McBride. What? That nigga would have been standing if McBride was in the game. Word flew right past him.
I like McBride.
Freaking, that's my man, but he think he better than what he is. Worse, and that should be pissing me off, little chucking ass nigga.
The thing is quickly stuck in that combo area where he's too short, but he's a combo guard. He's like in between 1 and 2.
It's not that. He don't know how to play his role. Period.
What is his role though?
He could be. What you mean?
He could be a tough.
He's a scorer. He's a scorer.
He's a scorer in 1 or 2.
It don't matter. It don't matter whether you're 1 or 2. You get the ball, and if you're not open, when you open, you shoot the ball. You don't break your man down in 3 seconds. You get off the ball.
But it kind of do matter, son. He doesn't have the passing skills of a 1. He doesn't really have the shooting ability of a 2.
Yeah, he could shoot. He could shoot the ball.
Yeah, but not consistent enough.
I mean, see, and our offense is shitty. He's taking bad shots. Them dumbass long shots. If we had a good offense and he's in a position to catch and shoot, he's knocking that ball down. That way, then he could, after the catch and shoot, then he could put the ball down because you're running at him. Now he could do the little floater and get to the lane, but not pulling the ball out and initiating it like you nice. That's not you. You play your role. If Randall was posting up in a ball swing, it get to you, you wide open. Yes? Yeah? Huh?
Yeah, just this third quarter has been, man.
Brutal.
Yeah, just I don't know what Thibs be telling these dudes, man. During halftime, it's just like, yo, fuck it.
Just go to me real quick. You say, all right, y'all cutting it too close. Blow that lead. Stop playing.
Yeah, Philly dropped 29 points in the third quarter. Knicks only 15.
Typical Knicks shit. Third quarter.
Yeah, I don't think Evans playing the fourth quarter. He's been out there the whole third quarter.
Always his man scoring.
How many points Evan had in this third quarter? 2?
Probably 1, man. He only got 3 points.
That one little floater?
Yeah, I think it might have been. But I'm about to say, I don't think he shot the ball like maybe 3 times.
He's going for 7 right now.
Yeah, we cold as shit right now. God damn. I'm glad to see Jericho Sims getting more minutes, though.
Yeah. He the only young person that's getting more minutes, because Obi ain't.
Yeah. Well, what happened to Mitch? Mitch is getting a break.
Yeah, our offense is so shitty.
Yeah, Mitch's whole game minutes has been down. Probably, like you said, he's probably tired.
Mitch be calling to come out. He be signaling on the bench to come out. Damn, Maxie.
Whose mans is that to guard?
Maxie?
Yeah.
IQ's man. He's IQ's man. Fournier was on him.
Yeah, just offensively, I don't know what the fuck we run. It's just sort of like a freestyle offense. Sort of like the Lakers and LeBron. You don't know what the fuck the offense is. It's just like, yo, give the ball to him, give the ball to Randall, hopefully he gets double team and kick out. Like, it'll be dope if the Knicks has some sort of system like the Warriors where you see guys making cuts. Yeah. Dudes know where everybody has to be. Yo, if this person not open, this person should be making a cut. It's not really a lot of that.
It's not. Thibs doesn't have an offense. That's what he needs. He needs like an offensive coordinator, like basically somebody that can take care of The O's.
Even Gibson not getting minutes. This is a weird. The bench is mad thin for the Knicks. Thibs has been going to like 5 or 4 guys a night.
Yeah, I'm curious to why he's only really giving Jericho Sims a shot. Like,
there was no reason to send Miles McBride back down.
Like, why Deuce isn't getting at least like a couple minutes a game. Like, I'm not really expecting nothing heavy, but
facts, because he's down in the G League balling right now.
Yeah.
Might as well let him play. I'm tired of seeing Burks at point guard.
And it's like, how worse off can we get? Like,
exactly.
Like, what do we got to lose? Nigga, Thibs said everything was on the table. Lying. Everything was on the table. Deuce would have at least got at least 10 minutes a game.
Damn, so we quickly down 10 now. What the fuck?
That's what happens when you can't score the ball.
Maybe it's Thibs. Substitution pattern stuff. He left them bums in for the whole quarter. Lack of adjusting. He's a fucking bum, man. That's it, man. He's a bum, man. Burks and Fournier should not be fucked on any other team. They not even like that. Crazy. But on the Knicks, hell yeah. Nigga getting a nigga 30-something minutes of fucking game. Unbelievable. Fucking trash. Yeah.
$18 to 5 run.
And then look, he put the bench in when we getting our ass kicked. So then they get their ass kicked even more. So he gonna sub them out and yell at them and make it seem like it's their fault.
Mm-hmm.
Get your ass the fuck out of here, man.
Or he'll have the bench to come in, get the lead back, and then as soon as they'll get it tied, and then as soon as they get it tied or close, they put the starters back in. If the game feels like they got a chance, they gonna put the starters back in.
Either way, or he'll let them, like right now. He put them in while the starters was getting their ass bucked. Let the bench get a little beat more and like blame it on the bench. Fuck, man. We went up. Come on, son. We was up 7, now we down 8.
Oh, that's the end of that brutal ass third quarter.
This shit not even surprising, seeing as how we blew 20-point, 30-point leads and shit. This shit not even surprising. 7-point lead is not safe for a fact.
I mean, look, like I say, the coach do the same shit. 5 minutes, he made his first sub. Come on, bro. He's a fucking bum.
I think his halftime speech was, all right, guys, let's go out there and do what we do.
He's a bad coach. That's all he's not getting no more jobs after this. He's no next. I'm going to just wet this and then use this. For real.
Man, I'm trying to be optimistic about this fourth quarter right now.
I'm hard, right?
Because, in this fourth quarter, if we just go to Burks, it's over.
Oh, we going back to him for sure. Damn, man, we suck, man.
Yeah, Obi's getting no burn in this game at all.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. He out there for no reason, man. We got a bad team. Like, if he get on the team, he gonna get on the team. Obi gonna see his Obi highlights all over the place. And why he don't get the ball at the top of the key instead of fucking having a ball at the 3-point line? They pass it to him with 2 seconds on the clock so he could throw up the 3.
Yeah, they don't play fast enough.
And then when he do run down, they not passing the ball to him. Fucking clowns.
That's because they don't play fast enough. The pace is off. We play way too slow.
And that shit really bugs me because it's like, bro, what the fuck did we draft this nigga for when you had Halliburton right there, but you draft Obi to not use the nigga?
Oh. Kill me.
I don't know. I wouldn't get too gun hold on the Halliburton joint. It's just the draft is weird, and that draft was the Zoom draft. Most of the NBA teams is running shit off of Zoom.
It was weird, but at the same token, it's like we needed the point guard more than we needed Obi. Obi is the type of player to where you need a good point guard for him to really to maximize his potential because he's really like an Amari 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
And Amari had Nash. Nash made him look amazing. And then when we had Raymond Felton made him look amazing. So you need that solid point guard. It all starts there.
Yeah, I mean, just overall, the point guard situation, like you said, it needs to get fixed. But I don't see how they're going to fix it besides either drafting or making a drastic change, like doing like a package deal.
Right, there's definitely going to have to be a trade or a draft because I don't really think there's anything in the free agency this year. So.
Yeah, I mean, other than like some bench role player point guard, that's about it.
We'll get Schroeder. That'll be our consolation prize.
Oh God!
Knowing these niggas, they gonna throw the bag at Jalen Brunson. I think he gonna be it.
They would.
Shit, man. All I know
for Shea Gillis Alexander.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, but I don't think he would solve the PG issue.
No, you don't think so?
Nah, I feel like he'll just take away from RJ. I feel like he'll just take away from RJ. It still doesn't solve the point guard issue. I feel like Leon Rose gotta talk to the media, man, and explain something. We never hear from this guy.
Well, who's the playmaking guard that you would go for?
Is the coach. You gotta start with the coach. Like I say, if you looking at
let's
film,
go Reddish.
If we looking at film, we're gonna tell these motherfuckers in the film, look, you missed him. Next time you do that, you on the bench. It's that simple. It's that
They don't enforce that shit though.
So that's what I'm saying. It starts with the coach. Because you don't need a motherfucking super Chris Paul. This is simple shit that I'm talking about. Pick and roll. You missed him on a lob. He's standing wide open, raising his hands. You still want to dribble the ball, do one-on-one. Shit like that. And start with the coach. Accountability. When you hold them accountable, we could be better. He got to go. He has to go.
You ain't hold anybody accountable. Julius be out there 10 turnovers a game.
Oh my God, bro. Exactly.
He averaged a triple-double with turnovers and shit.
Who does?
Hey, what is it about Deuce's game that is not allowing him to get on the court? I wish I knew the answer, man.
Nah, that's Thibs, man. He don't fuck with the young boys. Huh?
I mean, I always say you can't say it because it's the G League, but every time this nigga go to the G League, he's throwing up 30. Like
30. He's obvious. Yeah, he's obviously too good for the G League.
Yeah, I'm like, he's too good for the G League. Like,
nah, but yo,
gotta break this guy in.
Yeah, but the G League is NBA purgatory, man. The gap between G League and NBA is wider than any other.
But we
gap.
saying he's better. We can by his numbers, we seeing that he's too good for that.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that gap is a big ass purgatory. A lot of players are stuck in between that G League dropping 50, but they still can't be up to that NBA level, yo. It's a big ass gap.
Listen. What you saying is false, bro.
Nah, it's true. Like what's his name drop? What's his name drop? Nick Strauss, the dude the point guard that used to play for Philly. Yeah, he dropped 50 the other night in the G League.
I seen that.
He dropped 50.
Garland scored 33 tonight.
But I'm saying, he's a good player. Like, he's good. I seen him in college. He's good. I seen him in the NBA. He's a shooter. He could do that on any team. If he on a good team, he could shoot. He ain't gonna give you 50, but he could shoot the ball.
Look down at the bottom at Halliburton.
Yeah, but look, he can't. He barely not in the league, but he could go to G League and drop 50 light. The same thing for the Jimmy Fredette dude. Like, he was on the Knicks one night, and the next night he dropped 55 in the G League.
Yeah,
but he not in the league.
But look, one thing we could always say about this NBA is politics, dog.
Yeah. Politics, I could agree. It has somewhat to do with it.
We had Melo out the league. We had Stephon Marbury get benched for Chris Doodlehan. Like, this shit is politics.
Oh, God. Don't remind me about Chris Duhan, man. I forgot all about him.
Yeah. Like it's politics. So, like, we could go on and on about this shit. I really be onto this shit, bro. Word.
Hated Chris Duhan.
Hell yeah. How you have Steph sitting on the bench? Because you're a person. That's politics. Look at what Thibs do. He brings Chicago Bulls everywhere he go, and he let them play.
For a fact.
It's politics, man. Hey, they could blackball you, man. I mean, if they like you, they like you. They don't.
Yeah, because I think Taj and
Rose in the NBA.
I think Taj and Rose have played with
Minnesota.
Yeah,
they all did. Jimmy
and Luau Deng. Luau Deng played in Minnesota too.
Yeah, they played with Thibs like their whole career, basically.
Yeah.
Damn, Dang is still earning a check, man. That motherfucker don't give up.
Wow.
Yeah, I think this is last year with that check too.
That was because he was part of that free agency where the numbers was crazy and there wasn't nobody good, so they just had to spend the money.
That's when like
trash.
Solomon Hill got the bag that year.
Wait, Solomon Hill got paid from who?
I think it was like either the Pacers or the Pelicans or some shit. They sent that man the bag though that year.
Wow, I can't believe he got paid. Solomon Hill?
There was somebody else that got paid. I think Mozgov got paid like $64 million.
Mozgov got like $75 million or some shit.
Yeah.
You just gonna go stand in the corner and don't move, son. Stand in the corner and don't move.
And they ain't gonna step out on them either because they know
the way Maxey bust quickly ass every time they play, bro.
Nah, that's not a fact though. He quickly usually be busting Maxey ass. I ain't even gonna lie.
Last two times, Maxey cooked.
Yeah, Maxey. He was
the last game.
The game before that, Quick was violating. He's been violating.
Yeah, now when he made him fall and pointed at him.
Yeah, Maxey's getting in Quickly's ass right now.
Yeah.
He fucking him up.
Yeah, the energy of the squad is very different right now. It's very lethargic, man.
That's a horrible foul goal.
Yo, last year we used to be turned up. We used to be lit. Dudes used to pick each other up. Like, the energy was a lot different. Now niggas is just sluggish, yo.
When you lose it, it's hard to have that good energy. It's hard to keep that.
That's why they playing so selfish, man.
They're playing like everybody got paid already.
The Bulls stay on one side of the floor. The shit just is horrible to look at, man. Like, I could predict everything that's gonna happen before it happens.
That's what that made no sense for the Knicks because it's like we kind of lucked out last year with that making it to the playoffs.
I don't feel. The coach.
But like
regressed.
It's like after you do that, how do you not upgrade the roster? You really ain't upgrade the roster, bro.
I mean, again, they failed. I mean, look, same thing Mike Woodson did with us. He was stubborn as hell. That's why we lost that playoff series. Kid was fucking suspect.
Well, what series you talking about? Against the Pacers?
Yeah, the whole playoffs. I'm talking about that whole playoffs when we beat Boston, and then when we lost to the Pacers. Yeah, J. Kidd and J.R. Smith was getting all the burn because he was in love with them, and they wasn't doing shit. Kid had hit 1-3 since Game 4 of the Boston series. He didn't hit shit in the Indiana series. He was getting hella burned. J.R. Smith,
the ball. What the hell?
J.R. Smith, he played good in Game 1-2. He did that elbow to Terry. He got that suspension. He stuck it up the whole rest of the playoffs. And Mike Brady rolled the shit out them. We had my man Cope. Remember Copeland?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he got no burn.
That nigga was a bucket.
Straight buckets.
Yeah, he didn't get no burning in that Indiana series.
Which made no sense.
Yo, he was straight buckets. But that's what I be saying about the league, man. Nigga, fuck that. This nigga JR and Kid, I don't care who you are. I want to win. This man is putting that ball in. Yo, he was busting ass. I'm like, yo, who is this kid? Nigga went and stole it back from Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't get no burn. But he got a bag, though.
Nobody got that one.
Yeah, he's just bad, man. Bad.
Yo, you think everybody got too high off of last year? It was like the fucking weed that you bought. You can never find it again.
That's why they stay stagnant. Yeah, of course.
I don't feel like I say. I just feel like I watch, man. I feel his lack of adjustments and accountability. If he's that drill sergeant and that the shit that he came in talking, you gotta earn this and earn that. We shouldn't be this bad of a team. We should be at least as good as last year or better. It's that man. Period. He's not following up on the shit that he's saying. We watching it. We put Fournier for too much. He too much burn. He's getting burned. Randall turning the ball over. Them three, the most minutes on the team, plus RJ, them 4 players. He don't say shit to the starters. It's that man. I don't care what nobody say. It ends and starts with him. He got that fucking coach of the year. He got the credit when we was winning. He get the fucking credit when we lose.
Yeah, I still would like to see Leon Rose do a press conference, actually speak, and let us know what's really going on. What's good? What is he thinking? Give us that Steve Mills surprise pop-up press conference.
I don't really care for that. Like, that shit ain't really. That shit just drama. Like, what the press conference gonna do? I don't care about that.
Nah, leave it open to the media. It's the media members that's gonna be asking the questions. You gotta answer.
Yeah, but what is really doing though? Like, you asking these questions. I mean, I get it in ways. You know what I'm saying? Because it's things that we all would like to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't really.
Yo, because he got an answer, man. He took a gamble, the Evans signing, the Kemba Walker gamble. There's a lot of things to answer for. Like, how they gonna pivot? Like, Leon, how you gonna pivot off of that? The Kemba joint didn't work. How you gonna pivot? What's the next move? What you looking at?
Thibodeau was the one wanting Fournier.
Yeah, and then he also got an answer for the Cam Reddish.
Yes, Thibodeau wanted Fournier. The analytics. He was driven by the analytics.
He said he didn't mind. He didn't mind taking Fournier.
He came into the season. He came into the season talking about we're gonna shoot more threes than last year, trying to get up 35 3-pointers a game. If you watch our strategy, that's all we do. And when he talk about Fournier, he talk about him very high, even when he off. Come on, bro. Like, I don't know, what are we not seeing?
Well, then it's like, how the fuck you not make a move?
That's what, like, again, like, that's what we. This shit is just, it's comedy to me.
Nah, I know Thibs didn't want Kemba. He didn't mind Fournier, but he wanted to keep. He didn't want Fournier if it meant losing Bullock, but they let Bullock walk.
Look, that makes no sense because you paid this nigga 75, whatever he got, and Bullock was real cheap. You let him walk. You could have afforded him. You chose to get Fournier because you wanted offense and a better 3-point shooter.
Leon Rose wanted Fournier.
Nah, he wanted him.
Scott Perry. Scott. Yeah, I see the reports. The reports came out.
He didn't want Kimber and he didn't want DeRozan. The players that he don't want is because he's stubborn and he want to play his style of ball. He wanted Randall handling the ball.
Ian Rappaport put it out. Scott Perry wanted Fournier. It was Leon Rose that went hard for Fournier.
And that's another thing with Scott Perry, man. What is his role, dog? Like, could we get a better GM than that?
He's a GM.
Yeah, but could we get a better one? Because he was a GM in the Sacramento Kings when they was losing all those seasons. Like, we could get a nigga that has a little bit more vision.
Orlando as well, when they sucked there.
Yeah, like we could get a guy with better vision. Leon Rose has yet to hire a GM.
All right, tell me you noticed this, that a lot of the guys that we signed were guys that Scott Perry either had on other teams or he drafted. He drafted Elfrid Payton.
Yeah. Mario Hezonja.
Mario Hezonja. There was another dude that played on another squad. I'm drawing a blank.
It's the same thing for Thibs too, man. He got a lot of say so in everything, man.
Yeah, Thibs it's a lot of Scott Perry guys, and then Thibs got his guys in there,
and the CAA guys,
and then the CAA got their guys.
And that's why we all ridiculous. That's why we got to get rid of this whole regime.
Good move.
Right. Gotta get rid of this shit.
That's why they say there's too many, cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, and if he went off statistics, he's gonna be benefited by this year's, because I think Fournier's 5th in the league right now in 3-pointers. And that's gonna be yeah. You gotta let me finish my point, bro. Yeah. So yeah, and that's gonna keep them in the dark, man, because they're gonna be going off of that. It's not in the flow of the offense.
Right.
He's took a lot of those threes out of desperation. But, right. When we was down and, some in garbage time. I mean, he got hot a couple of games. But, yeah, I think analytics ruin sports sometimes, man. Because the good old eye test will tell you everything you need to know.
Exactly.
Fournier got to go.
Fournier got to go. Listen, I just went on a rant in my house right now. I'm watching the game. I don't talk that much. I'm so sorry, but I just have to say, man, Obi Toppin is the worst draft pick, the worst lotto pick since Kevin Knox. Frank Ntilikina brought more to the table than Obi Toppin. The motherfucker just stands in the fucking corner waiting for the ball to come to him. He can't create nothing off the dribble.
Yeah, but that's what they did to him, though. That's what they're doing to Obi.
You cannot blame him. You cannot blame him.
At some point, something got to give. The player has to come in, or else it's like we're just gonna judge him based off of that.
That's on Thibs.
It's not his fault, bro. That's the coach. The coach offense we know he's way better than that, and the coach got him out of position, playing him in the corner, having him shoot threes. That's not what he's supposed to do.
It was clear as day that he got drafted into a bad position because, like I said before you wasn't here, he needs to be around a solid point guard that can set him up and maximize his potential. That helps maximize his potential because he's more of a Amari 2.0.
He's a pick and roll. He's a pick and roll player.
Yeah, that's really the problem. We don't have a point guard.
But we haven't thrown him any lobs. Not even Mitch gets lobs.
So you saying everything that we're saying, so that's not his fault. You see these stupid motherfuckers is missing him. When he run down, hustle, and pin the little nigga on his back, we not giving him the ball.
Facts.
I know what you guys are saying is very true, but I just have to say, this is what I'm seeing.
You thought he was gonna be LeBron?
No, not at all. But come on, you can't just say, you can't look at Tyrese Maxey right now and be like, God damn.
Those are two different players, man.
There's two different players, and that's two different coaches. We got a coach over there.
Different places for this, but that's more of what we needed because Randall became Superman. We didn't know he was going to be that way,
bro. That's due to the coach.
Yeah, you gotta look at the system, man.
He needs to go.
You gotta look at the system.
I'm not. If we get rid of Thibs, who we gonna get?
We got.
I don't know.
I'll take Kenny Atkinson, man.
It's better than what we have.
I think
right now.
Hold on, yo. Let me say something real quick. I think we got a problem with this whole coaching thing because every time we get a coach, we just gonna fire him in 2 years and reset the offense, reset the defense. The players are never gonna really get a chance to develop a culture.
All right,
my guys. You know what I'm saying?
Coach,
like
the coach.
Hold on. Let me just say one thing. Thibs won Coach of the Year last year. He's not a trash coach. Really, at the end of the day, he's making some bad decisions with his rotations and so on. Deuce is a point guard. We're not playing him. But the thing is, the front office is not giving him what he needs. If you look around the league, every team has a point guard. We don't have a point guard. Obi Toppin's not going to do well. We don't got a point guard. Alec Burks is not a point guard. We got Randall bringing the ball up the floor. Like, what is Thibs really supposed to do aside from play Deuce, who's really not really a starter in this league? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think this is really on the front office.
Yo,
Dominic.
Just look at Tyrese Maxey, right?
Hold on.
Like the brother came in here and saying, look at Tyrese Maxey. Coaching has everything to do with this problem. Dwayne Casey won Coach of the Year. His ass got fired. That just like my other brother in here said, Fournier is 5th in the league. That's a facade. That's gonna have us thinking he's really good. For those that miss, like that's really missing a point. He's trash, but he's 5th in the league in 3-point shooting. He won Coach of the Year. That doesn't matter, bro. I don't care if we get rid of a coach. If he's fucking up, he got to go. You talking development of the players? He's not developing the young players. You talking about point guard? I don't care how shell of a self Kimber is, but he not fucking averaging no 8 points a game starting for anybody. He was trash and he was averaging 16 for Boston. It's the coach. He forces Randall to do everything that he's doing. He's empowering bums. It's the coach. You said it. Deuce is on the bench. We've been fucking up for I don't know how long. Why you ain't give him a chance to see what he got? The only way a player's gonna get good is if you give him a chance. We're not going out there getting free agents. He's not the coach. The NBA has passed him. He got fucking Luau Deng, Taj Gibson, and Derrick Rose. These are the players that he want to keep playing with. He was forced to play Sims after the All-Star break. Come on, bro.
Go ahead, Dominic.
First of all, good evening, guys. I hope nobody's gonna talk over me because I'm gonna be kind of quick because I've been listening to you guys. And here's where you got to rewind the tape. Now, if you want to ride that horse of switching coaches every year, we did that. We did the 5 coaches in 6 years. But again, let's rewind the tape just a bit, guys. Who hired Leon Rose? Dolan. Who hired Tom Thibodeau? Leon Rose. So you brought Tom Thibodeau into the Knicks organization knowing what kind of coach he was. And guess what? Call it smoke and mirrors, call it whatever you want last year. The Knicks finally got in the playoffs. The Knicks finally had a winning season in 8 years. The Knicks finally didn't lose 65 games in a season. But now the front office goes out and does this and that. And we all know, those that follow it, and I'm not going to debate with y'all, that Tom Thibodeau wanted to keep Bullock. But let's just rewind that tape too. Because if you look, unless you just watch the games and you don't look at numbers, there's only one player on the Knicks shooting better from 3 and field goal in the season this year. And that happens to be Fournier. Everybody else has slipped. R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle. Everybody on the Knicks has regressed. And you want to talk about the coach. Come on, guys. We all have jobs. Sometimes it's an individual task to do things. I don't know who it was, Lance. Let's not say Obi Toppin is this and that. Let's just say Obi Toppin was a bad pick. Because for some of y'all that have been Knicks fans for over 10 minutes, the elephant in the room has been a point guard. And we overlooked a point guard to get a power forward, and we had a power forward. Who did that? Leon Rose, Scott Perry, Worldwide West, who hasn't said jack shit all year about what y'all did, what direction we're going in, but then you want to throw the coach under the bus. That's really highly professional, gentlemen. But you haven't heard him say, you know what? This is the direction we're going in, Lance. This is the direction we're going in, Rels. We may have made some mistakes along the way. No, they didn't do that. They went and got 2 point guards. No knock against none of them, gentlemen. But we all know who follow basketball, Kemba Walker and Derrick Rose in the last 3-4 years hasn't gave you more than 50 games. So now you got 2 off-injured point guards. You passed on a point guard in the draft. And now all of a sudden we're going to wave a magic wand and say it's just the coach's fault. Well, again, if that's the horse you want to ride, God bless you guys. I'm not going to debate that. That's your decision. That's what you're riding with. I'm happy for you. But we really got to look at these clowns we put in positions to make the moves. You did this, guys. Tom Thibodeau didn't do this. I don't care how we debate it. The people up top are the ones that go to the owner. We all know this. They go to the owner. Because I'll tell you this, guys. You can't tell me that you wanted to change things this quickly when Tom Thibodeau came to this organization and did what Tom Thibodeau does. Don't give me the story about he wears players out. We got guys that are 21, 22 years old playing less minutes than LeBron James.
Yeah. The stuff you saying, bro, is crazy.
Play the kids. Play this. And I'm going to give y'all one more thing, guys. When you talk about this front office and you talk about playing the kids, you draft Rels, you draft CA, but then you go out and sign people to block their progression. You go get a Kemba Walker. You go get a Fournier. So what was y'all thinking when you did this, guys? I mean, I am not debating. I'm just saying my point, and maybe somebody could think about that because it's been this way forever with the Knicks. Again, if you want to do the 5 coaches in 6 years, God bless you. You know, I'm still going to be a fan. But we can't keep doing the wheels on the bus go round and round. You finally got some stability. The Knicks lost 65 games twice before Tom Thibodeau got there. Yep. He gets there, they make the playoffs. Now all of a sudden, we ain't looking at none of the players who regress. Check the numbers, guys. Everybody's numbers are down. It took R.J. Barrett scoring 46 points, 36 points to get his average up over last year by 0.8. But his shooting is still down. His free throw shooting is still down. The coach can't do that, gentlemen. We all know this. So again, that seems to be the going thing. Let's get rid of the coach. Again, if that's going to make everybody happy, but you still got the same players. You still got the same president. You still got the same GM. So you go on and get rid of the coach because now that coach has to work for these guys. Until they prove themselves, guys, then I'll sit back and say, you know what? They did the best they could. But right now, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me we went from a playoff team to a team that can't get out their own way. And it's simply the coach's fault. It ain't the mixture of players we got. It's simply the coach's fault. Again, guys, I appreciate the time. And hang in there, fellas. It can't get worse than what we saw. So,
well, no, I actually kind of, I got to touch on a few things because I actually agree on.
Yeah, I agree with him too.
100%. Because yes, they did pass on the point guards in the draft, and even in free agency, they drug their feet on that. All the point guards ended up getting sucked up really fast, and then only thing left was to get a Kemba Walker that was being bought out by OKC, and the draft choices are the draft choices. I don't think what they were going for. I mean, the Fournier signing does make sense. They wanted more. They wanted more shooting, and Reggie Bullock was not a
Fournier over DeRozan.
It wasn't over DeRozan. It was Fournier over Bullock.
No. I'm talking about free agency. When DeMar DeRozan said his 3 choices, New York, LA, Chicago, and we didn't even give the motherfucker an interview. We went straight to go and sign Fournier.
I'll tell you why they did that. I'll tell you why they did that. I'm not saying that it's a smart move, but I'm just saying I can tell you why they did that. It's because they thought that putting him next to RJ would
again. You don't have to explain it. A yes is a yes or no answer. Was it dumb or was it not? Is he better or is he not? It's simple answer. There's no explanation. No, he's not better. It was a dumb decision. And for my man for talking about the front office and everything, the front office take the brunt too. But let's not act like we didn't hire Tom Thibodeau and give him power.
You gave him power to coach the team.
No.
He proved what. Let me just say something, Nick. Since you brought it up and you have a tendency of bringing stuff up, and you want to talk over somebody. But again, you brought him in here. He did his job. You didn't do your job. Now, if you want to rewind the wheels and go by all the rumors, after the cart is off the horse, and say, "Oh, we didn't get DeRozan," well, then again, Nick King, whatever your name is, sir. I don't want to call you out.
Nick King.
But you're still going back to who didn't do this. Tom Thibodeau didn't have the power to go talk to free agents. It's still Leon Rose and the rest of these guys calling these shots. CA made a great point. We can't rewind the clock, guys. We get it. We're where we're at right now. But if you do want to rewind the clock, Nick, then you got to rewind the clock from the top.
Yeah, but I'm not asking to rewind the clock, bro.
You are. You brought up DeRozan.
No, but that was because he was talking about Fournier. Is it just that's the just dead flat? Yes.
I didn't never say. But I brought up Fournier to say that it wasn't a Fournier over DeRozan. You made it seem like they picked Fournier over DeRozan, and that wasn't the case. They didn't go with DeRozan because they didn't want to put him next to RJ. They thought that would, they thought that it would make RJ play worse. So they wanted more 3-point shooting, and DeMar DeRozan.
This is all things that I really don't want to hear, bro, because I'm a baller. All you talking about is dumb analytics, and I know those answers. I agree with you for all of that. I just told people that already. That's why they got Fournier.
I know. I know ball is ball, but just like you said, it's politics, and those are the politics. The analytics are the politics.
Right.
And that's what they're basing their decisions off of. They wanted more 3-point shooting. DeMar DeRozan isn't a reputation 3-point shooter, so they went with Fournier, but over Bullock.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Aside from all of that, you see, as we going through this, and we see that those are all mistakes. What I'm saying, from my point of view, not a fan or nothing, I'm a hooper. In free agency, would you go with your analytics, or you going with your eye test? And no, I'm gonna grab me a 20-point per game scorer. That's gonna take the pressure off of Randall, and that's gonna help Barrett, because Barrett is not a second wheel. I'm a baller. This is regular stuff. You know they made the mistake. I'm just asking you, in the pool of players, you're going to pick Fournier to go beside any of your players? I don't care who they are. And you got DeRozan sitting there?
But it's not about who we would pick, though.
I know, but this is what it is about. We in the chat is about what we would do, because they already fucked up.
We playing Monday morning quarterback, really.
Bro, all I'm saying is, we know they messed up. I'm agreeing with you. They fucked that pack up. Now I'm asking you, we got a pool of players, because they messed it up. Now you got a chance to write it. We got them 2 players. Who you choosing to pick?
Well, again,
we in the park. We in the park. I play ball. We in the park. We in a tournament. I want a player that could do more than. You know what I'm saying? Who you picking?
Nick, I don't think nobody.
Nobody's disagreeing with you at that part either.
But the thing is, we on the line aren't calling the shots. Nobody's saying you're wrong, Nick. Because if you had a chance to get, let's just say this dumbness, since we're playing Monday morning quarterback.
It's not dumb.
No, I'm just saying that.
No, because that was a fact. That was really.
Let me finish, Nick. Since you're giving hypotheticals, because that's what we're doing now. We're playing.
It's not too hypothetical, bro.
It is, because it didn't happen.
It didn't happen, but we had it was a chance.
Right. So let me ask you a question, Nick. Let me ask you a question. Now that we rewound the clock and we're all GMs today, would it have been safer? Because this is my theory on what the Knicks did, their front office. They tried to progress, but they did it safely. Rewind the clock. Would it have been a bad idea? And I am not a fan of this, guys. I'm just looking at production and availability. For the same price we got Kemba Walker on his buyout, we could have got Dennis Schroeder. for the same money.
Facts.
Yeah,
and also, not to cut you off, Dominic, but also with Fournier, you got to understand is that they were banking on Julius and RJ being their two main guys.
Again, I agree with that, but that's what I say. That's the coach.
That wasn't the coach. That's not
my point in saying the coach.
I'm talking about the focus of the organization.
But look, see, what we keep missing is Thibs is here for a reason. He got fired because he didn't have control. In New York, he got say-so.
No, he did get fired because he had control in Minnesota.
No. In Minnesota,
he had control in Minnesota. He was president of basketball operations. He was president. He was president of basketball operations.
Yeah, that's facts.
Well as coach in Minnesota.
That's true. He had full control.
He had full control. He signed the players.
Yeah, he did.
Luau Dang got all that money. He did those contracts. He traded Zach LaVine. He did all of that.
Yeah, he did all that. Facts. That's all facts right there.
No, he was the president, but he wanted to be the GM or some shit. Anyway,
the president is above the GM.
He had full control, personnel, everything.
The GM was just the cap guy.
Yeah, the GM is just a representative that talks to the other representatives of the team. But they just put everything together, and then the president of operations they bring it to the owners, and then they get it signed off on.
Right.
But Thibs had that position, he had that power, and he got fired because he had that power, and he failed at that.
He failed miserably. Put that on top of that. He failed miserably at that.
Let me say something. What was D Rose's advice to the young guys when they asked him, like, how do you deal with Tom Thibodeau?
Don't look at the sideline.
Don't look at the sideline. Don't
pay him no mind.
What that say about the coach? I'm not saying it's the coach's fault, but I'm saying he lacks complete offensive identity. Maybe he'll motivate you on defense, but do you see the chance that makes play? If you watch other teams play and then you watch it play, that ball is stuck. Like, it's so much ISO ball. There's no movement. There's no cut. They're playing outside in. They're trying to get 3 points.
Thank you, smart man. Thank you. That's the first person that said something about basketball. That's not how you play ball. You play ball inside out. Everybody knows that.
No, but we've said that earlier in here, though.
Yeah,
we've said that earlier. We said Thibs' offensive sets are terrible. We said that earlier in here already.
And what a good coach would do.
I'm not
surround himself with people.
Nobody here is absolving Thibs of his lack of adjustments, of his bad lineups. No, we didn't. We just said the blame isn't all on him. That's what we were saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me finish. I gotta finish. Get it over. Because we're not saying Thibs is not absolved of his bad rotation, of his running his starters too many minutes. He's not absolved of his coaching blunders, his bad rotation, his bad starting lineups. He's not absolved of any of that. All of that stuff is his fault, and that does transpire on what happens on the actual court. But the getting of the actual players that he got were outside of his control. That was he could have say and say, hey, I would like this guy, but at the end of the day, Scott Perry, Leon Rose, Worldwide West, those are the guys that have the last final say on who gets signed and who doesn't and for how much. So it's part of the blame does fall on the front office as well as Thibs' coaching blunders. Like, it's not just one person. Two things can be true. He can be a bad coach, and the front office could do a bad job as well.
Our big fault was that we had a functional point guard in D Rose, right? And then what happened? D Rose stopped, and we had no one to replace him. But we got Deuce McBride on the bench. You telling me he can't do a better job than Burks? Leon Rose gave you a functional point guard. You're not even seeing what you have in him. That's what I'm trying to say too. So it's like, yeah, there could be more point guard talent. D Rose not being there took a big hit on the team, but I don't want to say it's like either more Leon Rose's fault or Tom Thibodeau's fault.
Well, Rail, you up next? Go ahead.
But both share blame, and we're seeing the effect. But like D Rose not being there, that's just period. That's number one. I'm done.
Go ahead, Rail.
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? So like I pretty much all you guys are right. You really just sit back and listen to all you guys' point of views. Like I understand what Nick's team was talking about in the sense of you gotta play situational basketball. Even if you don't, like I've been saying in other spaces, even if you don't have a point guard, that's been the whole thing for the whole year. So why Thibs not doing like motion basketball? Just like I brought up last night, if you play like even on Mike D'Antoni system, right? When Steve Nash went down, he said, "Okay, I want everybody on the starting five to at least get 1 or 2 assists. If you do, that's 1 or 2 assists. That's 10 assists right there for the quarter or even for the half. Pass the ball around." I see when Randall's sitting on the bench, I'm seeing these guys playing motion basketball. They're moving that ball around. Everybody's getting to the good man. If you have an open shot, but you pass it to the other guy who has a better shot, you go in. So you shoot shit ton of 3 fucking points. You're going straight to the hole for a high percentage shot and hopefully you get fouled, right? And then I think that people talk about Thibs but I blame Thibs majority of the time because yes, the front office is going to get the players who they're going to get. But at the end of the day, how much is going to be the excuse? They didn't trade nobody except for one person. They sold a bag of peanuts to get a fucking appetizer that plays half the time, right? So you know what you got. Only one person in the rotation got changed. So you know what you got at the beginning of the season. So at the end of the day, to me, the blame on Thibs leaves 70%. Because I'm looking at someone like the Miami Heat. I'm looking at these Cavaliers, these good defensive teams, right? You got to coach your team. You're going to get what's in front of you. You got to coach it. Because at the end of the day, you're showing everybody you're a shitty coach because you're not coaching up your team, right? So if say Randall's playing bad or Burks playing bad, sit their asses down. Because if you're going to be feared of getting fired, well, your team blew another fucking 15-point lead. So you might as well bench these motherfuckers and play some of these young guys, right? So that way you know what you're going to get. If they're going to be here for the long run or they're only going to be here for, either they're going to be here for the long run or they could be good trade bait. And this is the shit that it mind boggles me. Like, we blew this lead, okay. So you might as well play more of the young guys then. Fuck it. We already knew we were going to fucking lose this game, right? I'm mad I paid fucking $50 on the goddamn parlay. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is crazy. I just feel like all y'all right. You know, it's a shame that Leon Rose don't come and talk just to say what's going to be the direction. I'm not saying I want to hear from Leon Rose all the time, but it's pretty sad that we got Genie Bus go on the podium and take questions, but you can't find Leon Rose. But with the whole Thibs point, I agree with Nick in the sense of he has to take 70% of the blame because you know why? One guy was traded. You can't tell me you can't coach up this team. Nah, I don't want to hear he's a defensive coach. So what? Okay, you got to do your job. He don't even listen to his own assistants. That's another bad thing. That's just my point of view.
And can I just respond to Rels because I think me and Rels had this conversation before. You make a great point, Rels. When the second unit comes in, they do this. But when the starters are in, they do this. So is it one group is listening and one group ain't? One group can't get from their brain to their ears to the court in a timely fashion. I don't know. We had this conversation, bro. That if these guys are doing it, who's coaching them? When the reserves come in, do we switch coaches? When the starters come back in, do we put Thibodeau back in? Again, I always say this, guys. Sooner or later, you got to look at an individual task. We all been there. We've all got individual tasks at work. For those of y'all at work, you have a job to do. Somebody tells you what to do, unless you're in charge. Don't get me wrong. But you have a job to do. You stay in your lane. You do your job. And it's ironic, Rels brings this up again, and I always go back to, well, damn, if these guys are doing it and these guys ain't doing it, we really have a problem. We do. And again, when you look at all the numbers and you look at every individual on the Knicks, except, I hate to say it, Fournier. I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of the signing.
Oh, his shooting numbers are up. So.
He's the only one on the team that is shooting better than he did last year.
I forgot what it was.
He's like in line with it. He's in line with his averages. Like
he is what he is. Now again, if you thought when we got Fournier we were getting Jerry West, well, that's your fault.
But you know what? Hold on, Sid, real quick. So, like, Dom, what's up, my brother? So yeah, so I agree with you to a certain extent. Like, my thing is, like, I think when Knicks King, and correct me if I'm wrong, was saying you guys signed, you can't got fucking DeRozan. DeRozan said it out his own mouth. I saw him on TV say, I wanted to sign one in New York, but they went to sign Fournier and Kimber. Like, come on, you signed the 2 bench players, but you won't sign a starter. Now, he's doing like a whole offensive explosion, playing MVPs. I think he has something to prove. He went to the doghouse in San Antonio, where Pop taught him the right way. Forget the record. Pop showed him how to be a championship player. Pop showed him how to be a championship player, right? Why would we sign DeRozan?
The reason why I told you why we couldn't sign DeRozan, because the franchise was banking on Julius and RJ being those 2 main guys, so they didn't want to get anybody that was going to outshine those 2 guys. They just wanted to add. When they wanted that, I know, but what they wanted was more consistent 3-point shooting. So that's what Fournier brought, or was supposed to bring. He was supposed to be a better version offensively than Reggie Bullock, because you know what happened with Reggie Bullock last year. He'd be good for 2 quarters, and then he disappeared for the rest of the game. So they figured they would get more consistent 3-point shooting, and then Kemba would have that playmaking ability, and him and Derrick Rose was supposed to stagger minutes. Remember, they were only supposed to play like 20 minutes apiece. And that was the plan. But, the season happens, and Thibs just didn't adjust the way that he was supposed to adjust with the roster. I mean, the roster is the roster. And, them niggas ain't make no move. So they were stuck with who they were stuck with. But it was malleable. Like, they could have changed things around to make the lineups work, to mix the young guys with the veterans, and Fournier would kill on the second unit. I don't know why they feel like they have to start him. I don't know why they feel like they have to start Burks. They could start quickly at point guard, but he doesn't have to play 38 minutes. You know what I mean? They could actually stagger those minutes out amongst the other guards. Like, and it doesn't have to be like that. But that's Thibs' issue, and also the front office hired all of Thibs' assistant coaches for him. He didn't actually; those are none of his guys.
Right.
The sad thing, guys, I'm gonna stop after this. The sad thing is the Knicks tried to catch up to the NBA in one summer. The NBA has been an offensive-driven league. Agree with it or not, shooting the threes, all of that. The NBA has been doing this for years. The Knicks are behind. They've been behind on this. So all of a sudden, you wanted to change this up in like 6 months. And then you look at the pieces they got, and they really didn't even fit to what the NBA was doing. Guys, the Knicks are 26th in offense and 18th in defense. They're 28th in pace. This is the new NBA. I don't care who you got coaching, unless you get I hate to say his name, Mike D'Antoni, who created this nonsense. But it's funny how he created it. Everybody jumped on it except the Knicks. And now they want to change it overnight.
When they had D'Antoni, they wouldn't run it.
They didn't have the point guard to run it.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't.
Because they traded him.
We had like Alexei Shabed or whatever his fucking name was.
And then Melo stopped it. That's most importantly. Melo came through. He's a ball stopper. He's going to stop that type of free-flowing offense. So they couldn't do it. That was a clash between Melo and D'Antoni. That was the main issue.
Yeah.
And that began our 5 coaches in 6 years. Remember that, guys. We did this. We've been there. We've done that. We've tanked. We've gotten piss poor picks. So it's not like we've never seen this movie before, guys. We're just seeing it with different people doing it. But we as fans have seen this movie. Again, me and Rel's always have these conversations. We've seen this movie.
Right.
We've seen this movie.
We have seen this movie, but we also have seen this Tom Thibodeau movie in 2 other franchises as well. And we know how this We know how the movie ends. So
Right.
why are we gonna stick with the same movie ending? Like, we might as well just fast forward it to the end of the movie and get to the part where we end up killing the monster guy and just get rid of Thibs, because he's
the risk
clearly
with firing Thibs is if you hire somebody worse. You know what I'm saying?
But
it's just like mediocre.
It's like, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't want Kenny Atkinson. Like, that's not a guy. Like, he was. Yeah, don't get me wrong. He was good with. Don't get me wrong. He was good with the Nets. He was good with those guys. He built those guys up. He did a great job with them guys. But I just, for this team,
you see what he did with Golden. But did you see what he did with Golden State? Did you see what he did with the Nets in the bubble? That's the problem. We need a coach that's gonna develop the players. I know what people give Doc Rivers so much criticism, and maybe rightfully so. But you know the two things he does very well. One, he listens to assistant coaches all day, every day, and all his assistant coaches get head coaches jobs, right? And they swear by him. Two, just like Maxey right now, he's showing everybody. He plays his young guys, and if you do the right thing, right, and you play within the offense, he's gonna let you shine. That's Doc Rivers. And Kenny Anderson. What he did with the Nets in the bubble with no stars, with just a bunch of average Joes, he did great. Look what he's doing with Jordan Poole right now. They're calling it third splash brother.
Kuminga.
All right, well, I got a response to that. That's also when you get organization that's working with you.
Right.
That's a point. Yep.
Like, they're clearly not working with Thibodeau. Like,
stop saying that, bro.
I'm not sure if that's true.
All right. To an extent, they are making. They are making moves that they're not consulting. They didn't consult him on the Cam Reddish trade. That just didn't happen.
So
they did the deal. That's not.
Is better than RJ Barrett. Point blank. Period.
No,
every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, and the next Sunday, he's better than him.
Maybe in high school, man. Not right now. Maybe in high school. Not right now.
Bro, look.
Cam Reddish got more than that.
We talking about, look, I don't know how many of y'all play ball and how many of y'all good at it. But we talking about when you look at TV and you see a player, automatically you know what nice is. RJ Barrett looking good because he's on the Knicks and he's getting that opportunity. If Cam Reddish get the ball in his hand as much as RJ, you bugging.
But you know what Cam is? He's gonna settle for that mid range when RJ's gonna take it to the back and get those free throws.
We see him get to the hole and lay it up and dunk it on people.
I know.
The little bit of minutes he get.
He's going up.
The sample size is too small for me.
Exactly, but sample size is the only minutes he's getting, bro.
Even on the Hawks, he wasn't like that either.
On the Hawks, before he got traded, he was having 14.
But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, Nick, I don't think nobody's going to debate it with you. I happen to live in North Carolina, so I watched the Reddish, Zion, Barrett routine.
Yeah. Reddish was the best player on that team.
Right. Other than Zion, Barrett was that guy. But I always look at where
Reddish was the best player. When we watched college basketball that year, every announcer was saying he was the best player on Duke.
Now, best college player.
Right. Again,
best college player.
Right. I'm not debating it with you.
Developing in the NBA.
Right. The only thing I'm trying to say, Nick, is with all that talent, we don't see what goes on behind closed doors and all of that. We all get that. But for some reason, the Atlanta Hawks went and signed everybody else, but he was the odd man out.
They can't afford him though.
I'm not saying
everybody knew that.
I'm just saying
they didn't get minutes like that.
But for some reason, with him getting minutes, and of course he got hurt, so we got to take that out of the equation.
Last year he was hurt.
I'm just saying, the Atlanta Hawks now, maybe they have a bizarre front office like us, but they overlooked him and went and got players that basically mirrored him. And now you rewind the tape what the Knicks are doing. They look out and see players that mirror the players you have. So how does everybody get minutes?
Look. I hear all of that, right? Bottom line, it sounds like to me what you're saying is like because they gave up on him or they got rid of him or what, I don't know. But all I'm saying is with opportunity comes success for anybody in this world. Anybody. With opportunity comes success, bro. He's better than him. Point blank.
What we saying is
blank. If he get the ball, look, I'm gonna show you this. We watched the game tonight, right? Like I kept pointing out what RJ was doing until he finally started passing the ball to Mitch. Every time he got the ball, he wasn't passing the ball. He can't get by nobody if he's not trying to use the brute strength and use the left hand layup. While on the other hand, when we see Cam get the ball on a pick, he split the pick like nice ballers do.
One play.
No, it's one play.
It's one play. Listen, I know what play you're talking about, but it's one play.
How many times you seen RJ Barrett split the pick and roll? 0 plays in 3 years. Facts. Thank you. This is what I'm talking about. A Dame Lillard, a Chris Paul, a Ja Morant. These are nice players that will split. You got moves. You could
I'm pretty sure if I Google it, I could find it.
Listen, we don't need time off the rip. This is how many times. Look, boom, off the rip. I watch my team forever. RJ is good. He's a good player. He don't have the talent as this brother has. Period.
You may be right, Nick, because I'm not throwing nobody under the bus.
Period. I like
again.
RJ.
I watched RJ Barrett in college. I watched all the ACC games. I watched them in college, and his progression from then to now. And I understand Knicks fans. I understand Knicks fans. They latch on to somebody, and all of a sudden he's this. Yep. But I haven't seen, and please, people, don't kill me. I have not seen the progression, as you would say, Nick, watching the Knicks games. I have to pay for the fucking Knicks games where I live.
Oh, yeah,
but watching the games and watching him from college, and granted he only played 1 year, but watching him from college to now, and again, don't trust me, look at the numbers. See where his progression has been. It's not that great for a third pick. I'm just saying, I'm not bashing the guy.
Well, nobody touted him as a.
I agree with you. Like,
we all knew that draft was a 2-person draft.
For most Knicks fans, this is why I get on them hard. Because like I tell people, it could be my brother. I don't care. I'm going to tell you the truth. Yeah, he my player. But what Knicks fans do, like you say, they latch on because most of them is new Knicks fans. So they've been through all of the losing and they just so desperate. But I'm not like that. I want success. And that's why when we talk about the front office, yeah, they got blame. That coach got a lot of this fucking blame too. A lot.
That's politics.
Yo, I'm not going to say you're wrong. I got a lot of think RJ's not going to be a superstar. Like, the Knicks at me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Rose, you saw how hard they came at me for saying I don't think RJ is going to be a superstar.
Hello, everybody. What's going on?
I don't think. But everybody knew in that draft. Like, I don't think it was a secret that draft that he was in was a 2-player draft. I think that was the main consensus about that draft. It was the first 2 picks, and it was everybody else, which was Ja and Zion, and then, you know, the consolation prize was RJ Barrett.
Even if the point I'm trying to make though is like RJ Barrett doesn't have to be a superstar. We're not building around RJ Barrett. He's just a piece, and we're going to develop him. We're not going to give him the max, right? He's not untouchable, nothing like that. But you want to see him develop, and if you do trade him, you're going to trade him for a player that's like an established star, right? Just because he got potential, he got the work ethic, he's performing somewhat. But what I want to say is, you said Cam Reddish is a better player. I would say this: Cam Reddish got more talent. He's a smoother athlete. He gets to the rim at will. Like the way he comes up, gets to the rim and like finishes softly. That's a work of art. That's like PG status. But he's not doing this day in, day out. There's a lot of times he's settling for jumpers, looking for his guy. And some days he does have that feel. Like you see him like dribble, like passing off the dribble, like all that. Like he could play, but I don't think he's consistent enough to be an impactful enough player to say that he's better than RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett just having a bigger impact, even if he's not more talented.
Is he having a bigger?
Hello, Lord. I'm from Iran.
Is he having a bigger impact due to the team he's on? I'm just asking because again, when you look, if you look at his trajectory so far, it's probably mid-level. And I agree with you, C, that the lot of the picks weren't that good at that time. I understand that. So you're right. We got the consolation prize. But again, we as Knicks fans, or some as Knicks fans, because of where we've been for so long, that we always think that this is the next Patrick Ewing, the next Walt Frazier, instead of us just sitting back and saying, you know what? Again, y'all use the word development all the time. Let's see how he is when we develop him. There are some guys, like Nick said, there are some guys you could look at, and I think somebody's K money sign. Yeah, you could see pure talent in some, but is there something missing between the pure talent and actually putting it into action?
The hard work.
That's the case at times. But again, is it a product of what we're doing, guys? I guess that's my whole gist of chiming in, is what we're doing and who we're getting, other than the coach, because it's going to be the same players. So is it something with the players
man. Get Mark Jackson, man? That's it.
Mark Jackson will never coach again.
But
I
guys,
don't think he would either.
I just want to thank y'all for letting me chime in. I don't want to just hang up. Ralph told me I'm not polite when I do that. So I want to thank you guys, man. It's been a great conversation. I appreciate it, fellas. Thank you.
Always love Dominic,
no question.
I see.
All right, man. Be easy.
No question.
No, they do play this, or at least the starters. They play a lot of hot potato until, you know, whoever's the last person with the ball has got to put up a shot.
On offense? I don't know. That ain't what it is. The starters, Randall gonna get the ball. He gonna run. He gonna run around. He gonna pass it. Then RJ will take his turn. He gonna go he gonna get the pick. He gonna miss Mitch. He gonna bully to the left and put something up. Sometimes he get the basket. It fools most Knicks fans, so they think he good. Next time, 5 minutes come, quickly gonna come in the game. 3 more minutes, Obi come, then quickly get the ball. He gonna call a pick. Not
Jack
Obi.
Up his three.
He gonna call the center for the pick. Leave Obi in the corner. Obi gonna be wide open. He gonna dribble back out and say, "Yo, wait, I got him," and dribble with no moves and don't got him, and then throw up some bullshit. Then we get the ball again. If clumsy ass Burks in the game, he gonna do the same thing. Our offense suck. Then this is when I say it's the coach, because you have no accountability. You allowing them to do this messy shit all the time. There's no simplicity to the offense. Julius Randle is not ever being a roller on a pick. He's always with the ball. Come on, so you don't make it easy for the players. It's the coach.
They're running the same plays that they ran last year.
It was terrible last year.
No, it was.
Think it was going to be better this year.
Randall got exposed when real ball started getting played in playoffs.
Hold on, look.
Yeah,
Look. Again, for exposure, I agree. That's the coach. You see what that coach, Nate McMillan, said going into the playoffs? We are not letting Randall average 30-0 against us in this playoffs. He adjusted. The coach, stubborn, didn't adjust. And he make excuses. Oh, well, he's making a right read. Shut the fuck up with that shit, man.
But also the guys, if you look at the percentages, the guys were not hitting any shots when he was making the right read. I'm not getting super analytical, but I mean, you look at the efficiency of the players, of the shots that they were missing when he was making the right reads and making the right plays and getting it to the open guys. They were missing those open corner threes or whatever. They were missing layups.
That's when you had last year when you had box face Knox sitting on the bench. His shit is water. He could shoot his ass off. He was sitting on the bench getting no burn.
He may get some points, but he gives up more points than he puts up.
This is wide open. Nah, he can't play defense for shit.
Yeah, he gives up more points than he actually makes. So what?
Look, I'm gonna explain this. As a basketball player, right? When you don't give confidence to a player, he can't play. He can't even attempt to play good. Every time that boy on the floor, he already know if he make a mistake on defense, it ain't like when you on the court and my man make a mistake. I'm like, all right, we gonna get it back on the other end. We gonna encourage that. When you encourage somebody, he gonna go harder. They believe in him. That coach don't show no belief. He like who he like. What he said when Derrick Rose came here. I like good players. He like who he like.
Yeah, he got his favorites.
That's
he
it.
Gonna play his
favorites. Try to break down a player that you know is like already built up.
Like, no. What I'm saying is the same shit that Thibs is doing this year. He was doing last year. It's just and that Julius Randle was just playing out of his mind. And,
not again.
And Derrick Rose was winning the games in the fourth quarter.
But last remember they had those rules where you couldn't touch them. They like made the Harden rules and all that stuff.
Yeah, and quickly was getting to the line as much as Harden was, and it was a completely different game last year.
Yo, can I say one thing about Kevin Knox? Because he went to Atlanta and he told them in an interview that his whole basketball life he's been used to playing fast and with pace. He said with the Knicks that was his first time ever where he played slow. It was a bad fit. He said he'd been playing with AAU with Trae Young his whole life. He said they've been playing fast. He's not used to the slow pace shit. So with Kevin Knox, the fit wasn't right.
One of the youngest teams in the NBA, and we always having the slowest pace. That's due to the coach and his 90s.
Yeah, it's the coach. That's his philosophy. Yeah, no, that's all his philosophy.
I'm not totally shitting on him. He's a good assistant coach. Another thing I stayed out, if we look at his bench, he got nothing but yes men. Everybody gonna say yes to him. Ain't no assistant coach with a name that could tell him something. Nothing. There's no stability over there. This shit is comedy, man.
Nah, it's Thibs. The reason why we slow and Leon Rose. The construction of the team is slow, son. Like the way they built the team, they don't have any fast-paced guys like that. Besides some of the young guys like Obi. Obi's really the only fast-paced guy. Him and Reddish.
Can't play fast.
Can't play fast.
Yeah, him
RJ
and Reddish. I said him and Reddish.
RJ could play fast. If we got somebody that's pushing the ball, we could even. I ain't even going front. I can't say RJ play fast because Julius, he be on his little crackhead shit. He always trying to play fast. Them starter niggas is slow. I ain't even gonna lie. Them starter niggas is slow. He do be pushing it. He'll push it and do some bum shit, but he'll push it and nobody running with it.
When Randall's pushing it though, that's like like you expecting a turnover any second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree. But what I'm saying is nobody is running with him. So that's how these turnovers is happening because he looking for somebody and nobody running. Nobody running. That team is fucked up. That coach that is the coach, man. Like he's stirring that drink fucked up, man.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody's running. We look mad awkward in transition.
And I said it this year when we hired him last year. I said it. Niggas was gonna be sweating to me. Nah, I knew this shit was fugazi.
So you saying you'd fire him this offseason?
Mm-hmm. Lack of development. Yeah. He's stubborn. And the only reason why Sims is playing is because of that. They had to poke his ass in some type of interview behind the scenes. And he said that shit in that interview, well, we're going to have to do something different, a little bit, whatever. That's the only reason. We've been shitty. And you've been not changing nothing. We still shitty. We all watched the game tonight. Burks got 30-something minutes. He got about the same 6 points. Tripping all over the lane, throwing up bullshit, doing nothing. And you just sat there and gave him all this minutes. Come on, son.
Imagine, not Grimes. Imagine you Deuce McBride right now. You seeing how shitty all the point guards are, and you
like, come on, like you don't even get like this is coaching. Like look at Greg Popovich for instance. Who the fuck is Dylan White? Who the fuck is that?
I don't know, man.
Exactly. Motherfucker got a good contract. He can shoot the three. Like that's a coach right there. That motherfucker always got somebody coming out the woodworks you don't even know. Fucking come on, Patty Mills. Like who the fuck was Patty Mills? Come on,
he biggest jump of his career in like a season and a half, and then only.
Say it again.
DeRozan made the biggest jump of his career in 2 seasons in San Antonio when he was like 28, 27.
So tell me this: who's on our team that's untouchable, and how do we get the pieces?
Nobody.
Untouchable.
Nobody.
Man, nobody, man. Nobody's really untouchable. I mean, for me, like if I would say like a fave or some shit like that, Damn, that's even hard.
So we blow it up?
But I like Grimes.
Nah. I'm not gonna say blow it up.
We gonna blow it up. I like Grimes. I'm keeping the young bulls. Grimes, Mitch. I'm keeping Obi. Players that move. I might keep Quick. You know what I'm saying? I might. I don't know.
If I'm the sitting executive, I think I keep RJ, Grimes.
I don't keep him. I'm trading him to get something for him. I'm trading him and Randall. One of them is they getting traded. I'm definitely looking to trade RJ because everybody seemed like they gassed. So his shit is gonna be. I'm gonna get something good for him.
I'm not gassed on RJ. I'm not gassed on RJ.
Trading him because people, they think, I'm gonna get something for his ass. Sure.
If Donovan Mitchell demands a trade, you gonna trade RJ for him?
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, we talking extremes here. Like,
but he's a two. He's a two, right?
Yeah, he's a two. But
that don't solve our problem.
Hold on.
He does play point. No, he does play point.
He played two. No. Let me explain. He played basketball, bro.
Yeah.
He played basketball. He could score the ball. And like I said with RJ, he could get these 18 points, but he be chucking. If he start passing the ball, it's gonna open up his game more. He don't do that. Difference is Mitchell is nicer. Like I say, nice. He will break your ass down, get by you. Don't need the pick, but can use the pick and facilitate the offense at a 2-guard position. Yeah, we trade RJ for that.
But RJ's been out of position since he's been here, right?
What you mean? He's a wing player. He's 6'6". What you mean
he's been out of position since he came in the league.
He's a two.
Yep. Fizdale was playing him out of position.
He a 2, he a 3. What's the difference, bro? You play basketball, what's the difference?
Dog, you can't take a rookie player and play him out of position when he's not a point guard. That's crazy.
I'm asking you, what is the difference? A wing player is between 6'6" and 6'8".
Yeah, but you don't take a guy that's a shooting guard and play him at point guard.
It's not like playing Obi at
in his first year in the NBA. You don't do that.
A two guard and a small forward is wing players. That's similar positions, my man. Similar positions.
You just said 6'6" to 6'8". How tall is Obi?
Obi is 6'9".
That's like asking Jordan. That's like asking Jordan Clarkson to play point guard. He ain't gonna. He could do it, but you're not gonna win.
No. It's not. What RJ do with the ball? What does the wing player do with the ball?
RJ ain't that type. He never came in the league like that.
I agree. But what does shooting guard do with the ball? Score the ball, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
What a small forward do? Score the ball, right?
Exactly, but we talking about RJ. As soon as he came in the league, he was played out of position. You don't take a rookie shooting guard who not used to facilitating and make him facilitate in his first year in the NBA. It don't make no sense.
He was facilitating for us?
Yeah, man, they had him doing that in the second half before he got hurt.
Yeah, for Fizdale, yeah.
And then if he wasn't doing that, they had him at small forward. They always played him out of position.
So what are we saying, bro? Because a small forward and shooting guard is the same. Like I said, they both scored the ball.
Once again, we talking about him entering the NBA.
What if they play?
Entering the NBA, they played him out of position.
Using your example, why was he? Well, I'm just that aside. Using your example,
right?
Why would they play him at point guard then? Because that's what Fizdale was doing. He was playing him at point guard during his rookie season.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he's.
No, I didn't ask why he was fired. I asked why.
No,
why
I'm
was
just saying,
he?
that's my answer.
You know what I mean?
That's my answer. That's my answer. The coach did it, and that's why he's fired. That's my answer. Same thing with this coach. You're doing the wrong thing. We don't have time to wait. We don't have 20 more years and 10 more years of fucking losing. We don't got time for that. Shit is like a gamble, nigga. Rolling dice. We got to get this shit right. 4, 5, 6. We got to get this. Bugging. None of that. It's crazy. Been doing this shit for a long time, bro. Word.
Mama, it's late. Go tell mama.
Well, they're not trading RJ for Donovan Mitchell.
No, I'm just
the money wouldn't work.
If Donovan said we could sign and trade him, bro, RJ getting that bag, he up that bag.
He's not eligible for an extension until next year.
What you mean? Wasn't he the number 3 pick? Don't he got that option? We could throw him the bag right now.
No,
all of the players, the third year in a third year, they get the bag in the third year.
Yeah, he could get the bag before the start of next season.
Yeah, they get the bag before the fourth year. We could sign and trade that motherfucker, man. Get him
but that contract doesn't kick in into the fifth year.
Yeah, until the fifth year. Yeah.
But we could sign him and trade him. He can get that bag.
So what you're not understanding is if they do the sign and trade, the money. I'm not. It's not the politics. It's just the money. The money wouldn't add up because it's just the money wouldn't. You would still be on that rookie salary from that year. Even if you do the sign and trade, that contract doesn't kick in until next year, so that money doesn't add up. So Donovan Mitchell for RJ just couldn't be done not in that way.
Straight up, but as long as he could be in it, that's all. I don't care.
You can be included in that package. I don't mind losing them for Donovan Mitchell. Oh god damn. But if it ain't for a player like that, I'm not really gonna move. I'm not gonna move him.
Nah, if the Knicks made a trade for Mitchell, it would be multiple picks and including RJ. That's the price. That's the price.
If I'm getting that type of player back, then yeah, I'm trading RJ. But if I'm
gotta be for a better player. I'm not gonna just trade him for nothing.
I ain't gonna do it for a Bradley Beal or nothing like that. No.
Nah, I wouldn't trade him for Bradley Beal either.
Yeah, we gotta stay within a 2-3 age range too. 2-3 years.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Donovan, what? 24, 20. 25?
He about 25, something
like that.
Yeah, you can't be trading RJ a 21-year-old for a 30-year-old.
Nah, we definitely not doing that.
That's why I don't want the Dame Lillard.
Yeah, no,
we're not ready for that.
Yo, and plus Dame not trying to leave Portland, man. He's trying to get paid. Like he capping, talking about winning a championship.
2-year, $100 million.
Yeah, let him die on that hill, bro.
Yeah, I'm loyal, man. You just want to get paid.
I don't blame him at this point.
He might as well.
Yeah, get your money.
But stop lying about it.
None of these NBA players for getting their money. Get your money. Regardless of the situation. Get your money. I can't even fault Julius.
Yo, you know who's better than
But are y'all mad at the Julius contract?
The Julius contract is a great contract, man. It's not even a max deal.
That's what I'm saying. All right, because I hear a lot when I'm in spaces. I hear a lot of people talking about, so here we gave Julius the bag, and I'm like,
a lot of people think we gave Julius the max.
If you look around the league, that's kind of like league average for what his position.
He could have left and got way more money. Like
yeah,
we didn't give him nothing.
Oh, you could have traded.
Yeah, we good. There's a movable contract. Again, I don't think he bad. I just think Thibodeau gassed him up. He fucking him up. Like, it's Thibodeau's fault, man. He's playing, like we talking about playing people out of position. He's not no point guard. He should not be having a ball. How the fuck we start
agree.
with, look, the Kimber Walker is the starting point guard. But when the ball go through the hoop, Julius Randle asks for the ball right back. Come on, son. Go run your big ass up the court. That's what I would have told him. Nigga, run up the court, nigga, and get in position so I could give you the ball and you go to work. Basketball.
Yeah, that's a big key thing because last year when Julius was playing with Alfred, like Julius was deep in the paint, getting position. Now he's trying to like get into the paint from that outside of the court.
Well, they're doing they're doing the thing that the Hawks did to him in the playoffs. They're pushing him off of the spot and making him catch the ball further out from the basket.
Man, no, you listening to them commentators instead of watching.
I'm not listening. Whoa. I watch every Knicks game. I watch every Knicks game. I seen what they did to him.
Bringing the ball up and being a point. He's not even attempting to go down there. Only time he attempts to go down there is when he do that little switch with Fournier on that wing side. He hand the ball up to Fournier.
That's the play they always
and
run.
Then he go to the post. Other than that, he's bringing the ball up and he's dribbling around. He's not trying to go down. Like, come on, he's not doing that at all. At all, he's not doing nothing.
What I'm saying is that's the reason why he doesn't get the ball in the post because they don't let him get the. They don't give him the position down there. He has to catch the ball where he catches the ball, or he has to bring it up.
He is wanting to do too much. He is looking to pass the ball out for threes. They're not forcing him. He's not making the attempt to go down there and put that 270-pound body on somebody. He's not doing that.
he definitely does try to get to the basket a lot of the time.
No, he's dribbling.
And when he can't get to the basket, he does the jump pass. Like that's usually what happens.
No,
he tries to go to the basket.
Getting to the basket, bro. I agree, but he's getting to the basket or dribbling. What I'm saying is he's not going down and asking for the ball on the box.
But who's supposed to give him the ball in position? Who gives him the ball in position?
Who's supposed to give him the ball?
Yeah, while he's in position. When he gets to his spots, who's supposed to give him the ball?
The point guard.
If you could play basketball.
Nah, but I'm asking you, who gives him the ball? Who gives him that entry pass?
Anybody, bro. It's simple, man. Anybody. If he's in position, throw him the ball.
I mean, we ain't talking about what could be happening. We talking about what is happening. Like,
I don't see that we have anybody that could give him the ball while he's in his spots. I don't see that.
What you mean? Bro, you play ball. That's simple, bro. That's a simple pass.
Yo, it sounds simple, but I don't see it because he bringing the ball up.
Exactly, because Thibodeau got him installed in him. You the point guard. You that guy. That's what he got. RJ, you get the ball, you attack. That's what he's installing. IQ, you get the ball, you back up to the half court line and go back in and back up again and do one-on-one. That's what he's installed. All
right, so hold on. So the real question is, does Thibs have the imagination to set up plays for other guys to give Randall the ball in position?
No, fire him. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's the problem then. It's Thibs, like you said.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying bottom line. It's simple basketball. If we watch other teams play, the offense looks so simple. It looks so simple. It's not right. Every team runs pick, but while we doing some shit, handing it off, Mitch come up to the 3-point line. He touch the ball. When Obi come in, he touch it, pass it right back to the point guard nigga, run to the corner. Like, what the fuck is they doing, son? Playing around with the ball. And then throw it to Obi with 2 seconds. Make that 3-point percentage look shitty. So all the commentators could be like, yo, Obi need to put this in his game. No, nigga. He need to be at the elbow, shooting a face up, using that speed and that power and going over niggas. Pick, little pop, or pick and slip. Simple basketball. Playing inside, outside, getting those 3-pointers for Fournier quickly and shit like that. If you want to talk about being stuck in back in the day, yo, fire Thibs, man. That's just it, man. Fire him.
How other teams play us when we're on offense? They don't even guard the weak side of the floor. You see that? How much?
Yeah. Yo, look.
There's no action going on. You can tell Thibs told whoever the 4 is in the stretch big, right? Just stay in the corner. Don't come in because then you're going to clog up the court.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. That ball don't even go to that side. That shit stay on one side of the floor.
We all agree that Thibs has a shitty offense.
Yeah, the offense is basically like LeBron's offense. Let Randall run point and then let him get double teamed and then for the kick out. That's the Lakers offense right now.
Garbage.
That shit don't work.
No, it's horrible, bro.
We're kicking it out to dudes like
terrible.
Evan Fournier.
That's all he want to do. That's all he want to do.
You kicking it out to dudes like Alec Burks.
I ain't gonna lie. Game 1 against the Celtics, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. It looked amazing.
I thought we was into something. I thought we was
five and one. 5-1, number 1 in the East.
Word.
I screenshotted the ESPN standings and I circled the Knicks and I sent it to all my niggas and said, yo, don't talk to me if your team ain't in first place.
Hell yeah, I was going off, bro.
Yeah,
I wasn't loose like that. No.
Yeah, I was insufferable. Like my dudes I was like, yo, you gotta block me, my nigga, because you're gonna get all this Knicks stuff as long as they up. You getting like, and now I don't even. It's just crickets now. I don't even say.
Can you imagine if we were contenders? We will be unsufferable. We will be embarrassed.
Yeah, we'll be worse than Chicago Bulls fans.
Look how they did. Look how they did after we won Game 2 in the playoffs. Nigga, they stormed it. What COVID? Nigga, they stormed the street. They shut down.
Facts.
They shut down Pennsylvania Ave.
It was crazy.
I ain't even gonna hold. I ain't holding. I knew the Hawks was gonna beat us last year. I told my mans in them and all that. I knew they was gonna be there.
I didn't believe it until game 3.
I ain't gonna hold you. They was better than us. Look, I knew how our team was. Like we was good, but they had more talent. More people that could do something with the ball. You know what I'm saying? They had talent. Word, I knew they was gonna be there. I knew that. I was telling people like now. I was saying if we beat them, we gonna go on a little magical little run. But I knew they was gonna beat us. Word, that was gonna be the hardest test. That Trae Young pick and roll shit, that shit was crazy, man.
Yeah, no, man.
I didn't think that shit.
It's funny because again, Kemba Walker was a shell of himself. He averaged like 17 again. And that's what he do. Pick and roll. That shit easy, son. Little jump shot right there. Pass it to the middle. Roller. Simple, but not Thibs. We're going to let Randall take the ball out his hand.
And make Kemba Walker a spot-up shooter.
Yeah,
Unfucking believable.
Yeah, everybody that was shoot. This coach got to go. I'm telling you, this coach got to go.
But yo, about the Hawks, man, last year they spent the most money in the offseason, so that's why I wasn't tripping. But that team is a fraud. That's why they're getting exposed this year. I already knew that.
I mean, yeah, I still, you know what I mean? Again, for last year, I just knew they was better than us. You know
nah, they spent more money. They spent more money than anybody in that free agency.
Whatever they did, they was better than us. So
yeah, they went on a little. They before the season ended, they went on a little. Yeah. They was really cooking before the season ended.
Yeah, they gelled like right at the end of the season, and that they were like coming into their prime as a team together at the right time.
Yeah, they fired their coach and they got McMillan, and they started getting the ball rolling.
See, we can't fire him in the middle of the season because we don't got nobody on the side except for the Johnny Bryant, and he unproven. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to even set him up like that. You want to like.
You saw how good we did under Mike Miller, though.
Mike Miller was shitty too, man. I ain't like that whole.
But he was better than Fizdale.
But he did the same thing Fizdale did. He didn't do nothing different. He played the same people the same way.
Nah, he didn't. He actually won more games than Fizdale did.
I don't even know the keeper.
I have to remind niggas we had Derek Fisher.
I turned that shit off. Like I got a rule. Like,
oh my god, I forgot about that shit.
January, you're not fucking me no more, nigga. That's it.
I don't even remember Derek Fisher's tenure as coach.
You know what I'm saying? We had a bunch of big head coaches, and that it started right there. We got to get that right. It's like in football, what they say, you got to get that quarterback right. In the NBA, you need that coach. Got to get that right. You don't get that right, we fuck. Mike Miller, I'm like, y'all even forgot about him. Like, we had Mike Miller, yo.
Yeah, when they fired Thibs, they kept Mike Miller on for the rest of the season. Yeah, he ended up winning more games than Thibs won. Not Thibs. Fizdale won.
Fuck Fizdale. Fuck Mike. They did the same thing. They had my son Trey on that bench. Just stinking and putting splinters in that shit. And the team was shitty.
Mike gave Burks some burn.
My son Trey didn't get off that bench. He didn't get off the bench. He played that game in San Antonio. He started him. And he ain't played that nigga the rest of the season.
He don't really get that much burn up in Dallas either.
No, I'm not Burks. I said Trier. Burks was my
you talking about ISO Zoe.
ISO Zoe was nice. You crazy? You got nigga fucking ball. Nigga, he was making that shit work. Nigga, he had the garden on tilt, boy.
Yeah, he did.
What?
He did.
He had a Jeremy Lin moment.
Nah, but then that's what I say. Like the coach he fronted on him like you wildin', nigga. You have bums playing in front. Like that's how we saying. I don't be knowing. This politics in this league should be crazy, man.
Yep, we keep bums, bro.
Yep.
I remember we all hung on to Moutier ass.
Nah, that nigga was always garbage.
Yeah.
Nah, but I believe Fizdale was gonna get him right though.
I did too. I was like, yeah, Moutier about to be.
Yeah, I was like, Moutier about to be it.
Garbage.
Fizdale gonna get him right.
Garbage. The worst one for me was Duhan though.
Oh yeah. Nah, Duhan.
That was the worst. Like, how the fuck?
All right, fellas.
I mean, we've been so desperate. We was hanging on to Kyle Quinn, bro.
God damn, Kylo Quinn. Oh shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's
damn.
how desperate we've been as a franchise, bro.
We ain't hang on. We let him go.
I'm saying hang
Yeah,
as
we
a
let
fan base. I'm saying fan.
Yeah.
Hanging on like
we root for our own.
Yo, but he had some nasty dunks.
He had some nasty games.
Yeah, he had some nasty dunks, yo. That motherfucker know how to dunk the ball.
Nah,
I'm not even gonna front.
A piece of paper. He was catching some dunks, though, but he can't. That's why he's not in the league. Because he can't jump the shit.
I still miss Marcus Morris.
Yeah, he was good for us.
Nah, he was getting me tight. I was like, who the fuck is this guy, man? Thinking that he AI.
That's what we needed. We need dog.
Nah, he was taking shots away from RJ, dog. I was like, dog.
Yeah, he was playing like Melo.
Yeah, man. Like that was year one for RJ, man. You can't have a 11-year vet taking shots away from your rookie, man. That you invested a third pick on.
What you saying, yo? This is what I be talking about. People that don't dribble the ball like.
Nah, I feel you. I'm not saying you see, but the thing is, you keep mistaken thinking I'm saying that Marcus Morris is not nicer than RJ. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you can't get a third overall pick and you get an 11-year vet taking all the shots away from him. That should make no sense.
Why not? You're not better than him. You think because you're a third. First of all, let's get this shit twisted. Like the draft was trash. Like you ain't even like that. So how you gonna come? If that draft was any better, you wouldn't have been in number 3.
Because the Knicks gotta sell us something, man. That like they packaged RJ.
From RJ.
What they did was they bagged up RJ Barrett, and they, you know what I'm saying, they hit the block with it, and you know what I'm saying, it took off.
That shit, they didn't take off. Where that shit went?
The RJ Barrett pack, the RJ Barrett pack took off amongst Knicks fans, and they've been selling him as the guy.
I mean,
so if you draft
last month, it took off. It's been hot for Knicks fans, but see, I ain't what you call a Knicks fan. Word, I'm a Knicks lifer. I'm not a Knicks fan.
I'm a lifer. I've been in shit since the '90s.
Yeah, like I'm a lifer. Like Knicks fans be just jumping on shit. I ain't jumping on that. I know better.
And those of us
like,
from the '90s, that's why we so disgusted and spoiled.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
so,
I seen
they went over Frank.
I seen you when you play.
Say it again.
You saw how crazy they went for Frank?
Nitty? Yeah, he was garbage too.
I know, and he's like a lot of fans were like, "Oh my god!"
That's what I be saying, but for me, is most of them. I mean, like those people that don't play ball.
Yeah, Phil Jackson fucked us up, bro.
People don't play ball. Doing that dumb shit.
All right, fellas, but yo, I'm about to end the chat. Yo, it was nice talking to y'all again.
Cool, bro.
Definitely, fellas, stay up, stay safe out there.
You too, bro.
All right, man, stay blessed.
All right, yeah, too. One.